Hey, welcome to the BYB podcast. That's for the backyard boys. And it's Wednesday. Wednesday. You know what that means, ladies? It's hump day. So bust out that hump, that lady hump. And let's get going. Yeah, baby. We love you, women. And of course, all you gay homos in our chat right now. We appreciate you all being here. We don't love you, but we like you more than a friend, I think. But of course, we're doing it. We're having it. It's happening. Scola. Yeah, baby. We're bringing
Scola.
it. It's happening.
Sorry about that.
That's right.
I meant to follow you up with that. I like the enthusiasm. You've been killing it every night this week so far, Quad. Jesus Christ, man.
Well, it's
high five to you with your gimpy hand.
It's kind of like steel toe, right? My record is 2.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I was counting the members only, but all right.
Fuck you, honk. Did you just say not good?
Not good.
I didn't say 0-2. I didn't say 2-0. I just said 2.
Right. I got it. I got that.
Why is that not good? What's wrong with 2?
Come on now. Look, it was a great introduction at the beginning of the show, and then you started singing fucking Fergie, and you lost me.
My hump. Lady hump. Oh,
right,
check it out. Ooh, my derriere. It's so... It's beautiful. It's beautiful, but no one ever gets to look at it because I'm always sitting on it. It's hidden. It's a hidden gem, as they say in the biz, right?
Do you have Hank Hill House?
Yeah, I don't have an ass. You mean the lack thereof?
Yeah, lack thereof. A Hank Hill ass.
Yeah. Well, I
might be guilty of that myself.
I'm not like working my ass out, so yeah, I'm not like gaining muscle, honk. Yeah, Dave, you look deep in thought. I have a feeling you have something to add to this.
That song, "Oh Johnny Boy," the pipes are. You know the name of that song is called "London Derriere."
Wow.
Yeah, well, I'm not from London. I'm not an English homo, and just quit looking at my derriere, all you weirdos. Yeah. You disgust me. All you people disgust me. I'm not talking to you, young old vibes or big black. I see you in the chat, though. Love y'all. More than a friend. I have to say it. Oh, wait, no, Black History Month's over. Fuck that shit. I take it back. Fuck that. Yeah, whatever. We'll do what we want. We say what we want. We're our own boss over here. Unlike Dave, who's got a new boss.
Is that true, Dave? I caught a little bit of that.
Good. It's looking good. I might.
Thank you, boss man. Oh.
It's looking good. I had a job interview today, and after I left, 10 minutes later, he texted me saying, "You did a great job. We're going to cancel our other interviews except for one, but it looks like you got it in the bag. So I'm hoping we're looking good, baby. We are looking good."
Wait a minute. You just got a job and you're already thinking about getting it in the bag, like
what? You know what? I thought he said, "Go get a bag." I thought, celebrate, go get a bag.
Right? Babe, you're most likely going to get the job. Go get a bag, dude. Go get a bag, bro. Get it in the bag. Get it in the bag.
Wait, are you saying this?
Put my groceries in the bag, bitch. Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Thank you for having me.
No, I have a feeling. So you said the guy was a Chinese man. Like, you're not going to be given happy endings at a massage parlor? Nothing weird
No. I said he's not Chinese. I said he's Korean. He's a good Korean boy.
Yeah. What's the difference?
One you call a chink, the other you call a gook.
Clamp it and send it to Dave's new boss, folks. Got him. We got him. This motherfucker ain't gonna have a job.
We got him, boys.
Leave him alone.
Some bitch. We got him.
Dave brushed his hair and put on a button-down shirt, and you guys are going to sabotage his life over it? Get the fuck out of here. Stop that.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, you're
all right. Yeah, that is true. We do that. We kind of tend to do.
I mean, you can't even really tell that you're half bald.
That guy could probably tell because he was much taller than me. So he was probably looking down on my bald spot.
That's why I started shaving my head. I was working with a guy who was 6'3", and he's like, "Dude, you need to start shaving your head." And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Because I can see the top of your head. It's not good."
Yeah.
That's not good. Yeah, I was just thinking that too. So if we come up behind you at Hackmania in your not like calm down, honk. You can come up behind Dave all you want, but you don't have to be weird about it.
Always in the gutter.
Well,
you.
As long as yeah, I imagine as soon as I get there, Misfit will be right there with his camera taking pictures of my bald spot from way high up there.
No, yeah. So, is there like a balcony or something that looks down on the crowd? Because
no, he's just a big dude. No, he's just a much bigger dude than me.
All right, that's okay. So now that Dave has announced that he will be at Hackmania hanging out with us, everybody should be trying to get bald spot shots of Dave. Just every time he sits down in a seat, anybody can come up behind him and take a fucking bald spot shot. Dude.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a picture. Ice Dancer took a picture of Mersh while his head was like in that position, and it looked pretty good. And I go, man, I would be buried if somebody took a picture at that angle of me. Same thing with the Sorcerer, right? I saw that picture of the Sorcerer. I was like, oh boy, this is what I have to look forward to if I ever show up to a Dabbler event.
Yes.
Yikes.
Yeah, the Soy Sorcerer, all you guys. Absolutely.
Hey, there are greater tragedies in this world, so I'm okay.
Such as?
There are
a Greek tragedy.
Gaza. Let's start there.
No, that's a comedy. No, that's a Shakespearean question, right? The $1 million question: is it a tragedy or is it a comedy? You pick up your mind. Yeah, like Gaza, it's a comedy. Fuck yeah, this shit's hilarious. You know.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Wasn't Death of a Salesman a fucking comedy? Yeah, right. This is one of the saddest shit I've ever seen in my life, dude. Holy fuck.
Yeah, is it Geno Bisconte's life comedy or is it a tragedy? Like, it's hard to tell.
It's all a matter of perspective, bro.
Michael Ray Bauer, tragedy, comedy. Whatever. Go down the list. John, Stuttering John. Is it a tragedy or is it a transgender? Fuck, I don't know. Fuck. That lady's got cock.
Michael Ray Bauer, I think, gets his headsets at the same place that Blade gets his sunglasses. It's the hanging on for dear life apparel line for shit that don't fit.
No, I mean, no, he goes to Fisher Price. He got his, I think a lot of these guys shop
Tyler Fisher Price.
They go to like Toys R Us to get their fucking headsets or their fucking sunglasses. Like Steel Toe and Michael Ray Bauer. I think he has to have a headset, or he's got the biggest fucking head on earth.
He's got a huge fucking head, dude. I seen too much of this. I don't want to be mean to him too much because he'll cry. But he's got a whole dude. I'm watching his headphones. They're a lot of that. It's look at the arc over the top of the head, and you can see the size of somebody's head.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's wild, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus, now that you say something about that,
sorry,
it's all right.
Yeah, you got a normal size head. Look at Honk's headphones on his head. They don't bend out.
Well, also yours are kind of uneven. It look like you could take the right one a little, the left one a little more, and pull it, but like his are like they're all the way in and they're just boosh out there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the thing with a lot of the actors, and of course, Michael Ray Bauer, being a professional actor, of course, he's got one of those big fucking noggins because it looks good on screen, like all these small little dudes with gigantic heads. I think they must clone them in a basement in Hollywood somewhere. I don't even, maybe not clone, but like genetically modified clones, something. I don't know.
They say Tom Cruise has an oversized head. If you look at it closely, it's bigger than what it should be. Proportionally.
Well, I know. I mean, I know that like shorter men,
big head on me, guys. Don't you guys get bigger heads on me and then take off and not do my podcast anymore? Fucking get a big head on you. Look at you guys with your egos and stuff, right?
And Robert De Niro.
You went from doing so great to stinking real quick.
What? I was trying to cut Dave off so he would lose his train of so he would never be able
Oh yeah, that's the way to run a show. Derail the fucking guest / co-host.
I'm not a guest. I'm one of the backyard.
You are, yeah, definitely.
Hey, finally,
I love this
podcast. Closet.
I love this podcast. Bring your own Bible. Bring your Bible.
You look like a Bible salesman a little bit today. Look at you. You could,
right here, baby.
Amen.
Fucking, this is for beating.
Amen. No fumes.
I don't know where to put it because it's a fucking fat ass book. Who knows where it comes? There we go.
That's what Stuttering John's daughter said. Oh, I want to be. Oh man.
And you know what? I feel terrible
God.
for admitting this, but I've used Bible pages to roll doobies with.
Doobs? Yeah.
Oh my God, sacrilege. Sacrilege.
Yeah. It was the very back part. You know where they have, is that called the appendix?
Speaking of.
Something like that? Or
maybe I ought to do that.
Wait, you had your appendix taken out so you could roll a joint? Fuck.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
What about you?
I too have my appendix removed.
Oh shit.
Look the riffing.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're having it. It is happening, folks. It's happening out here. It's amazing what's happening out here, as a matter of fact. It's wonderful. I was really excited to ask Earl Skakel like 5,000 questions about what Stuttering John did or did not do. I guess we might have to pretend to be fucking Earl Skakel. And,
I'll do my best. I don't have my glasses.
I have a list of like 30 questions for the jerk, but he ain't here. I don't know how he could confuse not showing up. Did he get some poontang and he was like, all right, I'm gonna have my own hump day. I don't need BYB to have a fun hump day. I'll go do my own thing. But he's got a gigantic dong, ladies. So
well, that's the thing. I was in his chat, and DJ Electra and him were going back and forth a whole lot in that chat. She might have a crush on old Earl Skakels. I keep saying his last name wrong every fucking time. I watch his show every day.
Maybe she got DMs and they.
I think so. That's what I'm saying, dude.
They met.
We got fucking scooped for the poon.
They met at the ocean like Mr. Kill Everything and Mazzy. Like let's meet at the ocean and do that wheelbarrow maneuver those other couples do.
I tried to see what it would take for me to download a quick OBS face swapper and put in Earl's thing, but it's kind of too many steps for me to get through right now.
Well, I'm glad you brought it up though. I mean, that was helpful. Just the fact that you said something about it means a lot to me, man.
I did a quick search.
You doing it. I do appreciate that, man. Killing it, buddy. You're correct, Nodak. Hit that like button, smash the subscribe, and of course, turn on the notifications for our channel. So every time we go live, you'll be here with us, just like you are right now. And we love you for that. We do. We do appreciate that. I guess we could do a little bit of cleanup and maybe Mr. Skakel will get here. But I mean, when you're a famous, tangentially related fucking Kennedy, when you're damn near Kennedy, you come and go, do what you want. You come and do as you please, like they did. How'd that work out for them? Huh? How'd that work out?
Do you want them to come on, Quad? Jesus Christ, that's awful aggressive.
That's what I'm saying. This dude's blowing it.
How would you like to hear?
I was hoping he
was assassinated. And
I wasn't planning on him like hearing any of this shit.
Well, he might be listening. He's like, "Fuck them now."
All right, now that you made me aware of that, maybe I'll. Thanks, man. Now I'm going to be all nervous and like questioning what I'm about to say. I don't know. Boners. All right, a little bit of cleanup work. I guess let's start with that. Shout out to Connor, dude. Connor's been coming in hot lately. I got to give him a shout out.
Yeah.
He came in seriously hot on Monday, and that was after Sunday where he'd already helped us out a bunch with our membership drive.
He tried to save me with a super chat. I appreciate you, Connor.
How'd he save you? What did
I was sitting here with you, Michael Gavin Ali, and FKA Mammy. That's all I got to say about it. If you know, you know. That's it.
Wow.
So you're saying it was the best day of your life?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. 988 is the suicide crisis hotline for anybody who's interested, just in case.
Michael Gavinelli is such a sweet boy, isn't he?
I'm sorry, Quad. I'm just fucking around.
Just a sweet boy.
MGA is amazing. He's a wealth of knowledge, mostly about porn stars, but hey,
yes,
whatever.
Yeah, I feel like he knows a lot about porn stars and Pokemon for some reason. I'm not
right. That's like a connection. Those are two realms I'm not that familiar with.
And I'm not sure which one he jerks off to.
It's the combination of the two that worries me, Quad. That's what it is.
He probably plays the noise of the porn over the video of the Pokemon. That's what gets him off. Fuck.
I think he plays Pokemon.
Yeah. He plays all children fucking video games, like every last one of them. That's a fact, Jack.
Hey, David, do you think you can come to my farm town and collect all the resources for me? Thank you very much.
My favorite thing about him is how much he hates Scarlett Hampton. Like anytime you bring his name up, he's like, "That's stupid." Yeah, this and that. It's pretty funny.
I'd have known.
He's not a fan of our Scarlet Lady. D-lister, and it makes actually perfect. Aren't all female porn stars D-listers, if you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
There are some that are BBC listers, I suppose.
There's BBC listers.
That's
exactly
why
listers.
That's why he hates Scarlett.
Scarlett's been getting she's been getting a lot of flack for her hands.
He said flack, Geno. Oh wait, that's not how the joke goes.
Yeah, Mrs. Hands. They're
her
calling
finger. Her. He said finger, Gina. Her fingers. She's got a fat finger. Indeed. Yeah. What is the deal with that? Do you think there's something? God damn it! Of course you would bring that up, and I was like, I'm not adding that into my notes. That's just too obscure and stupid. But then you bring it up like a fucking asshole. God, I hate you. I hate you so much.
You brought it up.
I'm just saying.
I didn't I brought up Scarlett. I didn't bring up the fact that she has ginormous fingers.
I didn't even say anything that she had ginormous fingers. All I'm saying is that people have been making fun of her for her hands. I don't agree with them.
Ooh.
I may have also said man hands. She has like
Was she a well, never mind.
That guy's name's Dr.
The answer is probably yeah.
Was she a fat girl in her youth?
The who girl? What kind of girl?
Fat girl.
Oh, fat girl.
Was she a fat girl at one time?
I saw the valedictorian video that she did. She didn't look like she was chubby. She might have been as a child, but by the time she was at the end of high school or whatever, she looked still chubby, but not as thin as she does now. But I'm assuming the thinness now is from seeing.
That's still pretty wild that she was valedictorian. I mean, that's pretty impressive, regardless.
And even in a small town, it is not. It's a difficult thing to do.
What was that?
Did I do that? Sorry about that.
It's not like. Yeah, are you coughing up a hairball fucking spurring? What's going on here? You all right, bud? You doing okay? I'm starting to worry about you.
Piece of paper.
No,
I am, but I think I am dying actually. But I'll go see a doctor.
It's called AIDS. We get it. Lots of
brain AIDS from the fucking Dabbleverse, dude. I'm rotting from the neck up.
Green AIDS and ham.
Green AIDS and ham.
Colon out. Exactly. No, I was thinking it is kind of fucked up that they played that validate. I'm talking to you, Mr. Carl Heberger, who's playing videos of ladies from fucking school. How dare you? How dare you? That was
how do you even find whatever?
I think yeah, that's actually a great question. Why would you look it up and how would you find it?
Yeah. Like it's already uncomfortable that I follow so many high school bands that like it's starting to get creepy. So I need to lay off.
You do say, wait.
I follow a lot of high school marching bands and on
Why
Instagram.
do you do that?
I enjoy marching band videos and drumline videos.
Why?
Hey,
Because I was
let
in
me
the
ask you
drumline
a
in
question.
high school.
Have you ever heard of Drill Team?
Mm-hmm. Sure. I dated some of the drill teamers.
I was impressed with that
Drill
shit as a kid. I went
too?
to a black school. I went to a black kids school, but there was like this drill team of girls, and it was like, I don't know, it was like something I was impressed with. It was the first time I had ever seen anything like that, and it was like fascinating.
Yeah, it's like,
But it also brought me.
like-
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, it's like military parade dancing. It's like,
And-
but they're very kind. It's like a very military kind of style.
Mhm. Yes.
Pointed feet and a lot of clapping and a lot of like this stuff and saluting.
Super synced move. Yes, it's
Or, like,
almost like
right
popping and
after-
locking in a military.
Yeah, they
you
have
know.
like the color guards in front. That's where they have the shields and shit.
We
They
call
do-
them black. We call them blacks now, not colored.
Oh, right, the color guard, the other color guard. Right.
The colored.
And then you've got the flag twirlers, and then at the end, at the back, in the back, you've got the drill team.
That's
yeah.
what got me like paying more serious attention to the band kids. Like there's some choreograph and effort that goes into
Oh,
it. And I
sure,
always thought it was
sure. A lot of
gay
practice.
shit, like, oh, you're in band,
Oh,
you
it's still
fag.
gay.
But now I regret it. Yeah, but I could
Well-
learn drums.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that was fun.
Thanks for reminding me about my colon guard too. They sent me a new box to poop in, and
Oh, excellent.
yeah,
colon
Hey,
black. Do you do your monthly colon?
Oh, look
black?
at you.
colon guard.
What do you mean? Is that like
Dave's a pediddler.
what are those round things ladies put inside
Paradiddler.
themselves to stop from getting pregnant? Preggers.
Oh, the IED, IE, IUD.
Yeah, that thing.
An IED? No, that'll blow their
IED.
pussies up. Oh, fuck. Don't do
Yeah, ain't nobody
that.
getting pregnant from that, right?
Oh no! Improvised explosive dick.
Explosives device. Yeah, IUD,
No, god damn it! The
internal urethra device.
They used to use those things. Fuck, I forget what they're called. Anyway,
Diaphragm?
moving on. Huh? Diaphragm.
Diaphragm?
Yes.
Fuck, why do I know that? God, I'm disgusted with myself.
Because your mother probably used one. It looked like a cup. She probably washed it.
Yes,
in
it's a-
the washing machine.
Call
the dryer.
what's this? It's called a
Bag.
diaphragm. Fuck.
Hey, can I drink out of this? Oh, then why is it?
It'll keep your throat from getting pregnant, Dave. Again, I mean,
I told you not to put my diaphragm in the dishwasher.
You see the diaphragm on the back of the sink right next to the grandma teeth. Fucking gross.
oh, okay.
Oh,
I mean, back like in Honk's day, calling a guy a douchebag was a very common thing. That's kind of an outdated reference, but back in the day, you guys used to hang out and see douchebags hanging in the shower. I would say.
Yeah, they had douchebags back in them days. They also use those hot water bottles when you had an upset stomach or whatever.
It-
Yeah.
I think I have one of those actually.
Sweet warm too. I
But
saw
then
all.
they did also have a tube, this hose that attached to it, and
yeah, the nozzle.
It had a nozzle type of device, and yeah, you just shoved up your woo-ha and squirt like the bagpipes.
I mean, I remember the early 2000s hearing from, Adam Carolla had that show with fucking Doctor
Bad
or
show.
whatever. Not
Yeah,
that
Oh,
one.
Dr.
that one.
Drew. Oh yeah,
The
Love
nighttime
Line.
one. Love line.
Yeah,
So there'd always be a commercial from Adam Carolla saying, "We got to change the term douchebag. It's not bad enough. What you really want to call somebody is the douche nozzle." So he tried to make douche nozzle a thing forever. I remember hearing it so many times. Douche nozzle, douche nozzle. It's like, all right, you're not going to make fetch a thing. Stop trying to make fetch a thing.
Right.
that was so fetch, Dave.
What are you saying? Like, what kind of fetch? What are we doing here? What's your guys' favorite flavor of douche?
Strawberry
Lavender.
daiquiri. Lavender. He picks a real one.
I'm setting you motherfuckers up, and you're dropping the ball here. Come on, it's
What am I even supposed to say?
Guppy.
It's
Matt,
what?
Ew, no.
Honk knows the goddamn line. It's fucking Red Fox. It's fucking Sanford and Sons. Come on, I swear. You're a soul brother, there, Honk. You should know the answers to this stuff.
To what? The Red Fox question or
What's
the
your
douche?
favorite flavor of douche, man? Come on.
I don't know that line. I'm sorry, Massingale.
Massingale. Wow. Okay. There's more words that we're not using in today's lexicon. That's just not a thing, homie. It's not a thing.
Lex Luthoricon. Hey.
Lexington still a con or something.
Hey, Lex. Scarlett knows him, I'm sure.
I wouldn't doubt that, to be fair with you. Thank you for the segue too, Dave. I appreciate that, buddy.
I remember one time we went out.
Good job, Dave.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yo.
She's from Manhattan's Hatton or something. I don't know.
Well, it's like here's the thing. It's like the pinky and that second finger next to the pinky are real, but the two in the pink fingers look like they're
two in the
plastic.
pink, one in the stink. In case nobody
She's
knows,
actually doing it. Yeah, she's actually kind of doing the two in the pink, one in the stink.
Yeah,
Well,
the two in the pink look like aesthetics though. Like they got like they're rubber fingers. Like you can bend them off or something.
Yeah.
she's got
Weird,
fake
weird.
hands. I thought she had bad.
still
hands.
would.
I didn't know they were fake. She's a.
They don't look real. She's lost
rather
them in
have-
a fucking porn accident.
But I'd rather have that than like the fucking the skeleton fingers.
Yeah,
But
she looks
look-
more normal
the last
there at
one-
least.
The ring is
That-
digging into the hand, like
That one, yeah, that looks like Michael Ray Bauer's headphones.
Uh-oh, did we lose Quad? We lost him. Where'd you go? Oh,
Hey,
I see.
ooh, hey.
man ass hand. I like it.
Man ass.
Where did I go? Actually, what the fuck? All right, let's fix
Scarlett
that.
crushed you with her gigantic hand.
Reactivate. There you go.
Was I gone the whole time? How come you didn't
No.
tell me? God,
No,
I
you just-
I wasn't looking at you.
I missed
You
me.
what?
You guys miss me? I miss me. Speaking of missing things, we got the great JMO in the chat I saw earlier. Sorry I missed it, but yeah, shout out to JMO down there in Jamaica, or what is it? Hedonism 2? Whatever. Have
Hedonism
fun, man.
2.
Do your thing. Swing away. Swing from a tree.
Wing it.
Swing low, sweet chariot. Swing. Just swing away, baby. Swing away like you was Barry Bonds. Have at it. Yeah. At 0 and what is it? 0-2 count. Swing away, baby. All right. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I heard people saying maybe she's this happens to like drug addicts. They get those weird hands. But okay, bums that are drug addicts though. Like they're out in the cold and in the weather. And then they get those weird hands, not somebody that's indoors that's 20, 25 or 26. Like you shouldn't be getting weird fucking bum hands at her age. Maybe.
Yeah, I wonder if there's isn't there like a liver or kidney condition that can cause this? I think there is.
Yep, I'm guessing so, man. Drug stuff. All right, Dave.
Is that a fucking empty pack of Marlboro cigarettes she's hanging up for display?
Yeah,
I noticed that too. I think it might be one of those.
she's a collage girl. She's one of the.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
she's
it might
a
be one of those
collage.
fake brand packs that it says like Jew or something on it. You know which ones I'm talking about?
No, it says Marlboro. It
Hebrew.
definitely says Marlboro.
It would say Hebrew. Yeah, in the Marlboro font. I had a pack of Hebrews.
It
Hebrew
could be
vegetables.
water. Could be water retention. Says maybe.
Yeah, I heard her pussy
Makes
smells
sense.
like hot dog water. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Hot dog,
Wow.
the chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water. Hey,
Whoa,
Ooh.
there's a classic.
So
Great.
true. So true. Indeed. All right, Yingwei's back. Look at Yingwei. All right, let's do some more cleanup work. Like I said, shout out to Connor, and then we got some competition coming in. Don't you know we have some competition? Loving it. BJE Pros. BJE Pros? BJE.
Blowjob experts?
Jiu-Jitsu. I don't know what it is. But BJE Pros became a BYB podcast member. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you very much, sir, and welcome. And of course, don't miss out on our Sunday little afternoon weekly dabble review show that is for members only. Come hang out with us, won't you? 5 o'clock Eastern every Sunday. Now you're welcome to come hang out with us and hang out. So there you have it. Doing it. We're doing it. We're having it. Look at that. Look at that. Good stuff happening out there, folks. Good things happening. Good things coming our way. We just keep going and things will come your way, folks. That's how it works. I'm shouting out Connor tonight, and then Labyrinth gets upset about it, jealous, possibly, angry, might I say?
Perhaps.
I never noticed this Labyrinth Mystic person, and like now they're all over the place, just fucking giving gifts all over, and I love it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. Labyrinth's awesome and very supportive of all of our Dabbleverse shows. I think he popped in here and just noticed like Karmix. I think Karmix might have brought him into the Dabbleverse, and then he was like, "This Karmix guy sucks. I'm gonna watch it but Karmix." That's what happened. I do believe that's what happened.
That does happen a lot.
He was like, "I found your show from watching Karmix, and I'm done with that guy. He sucks."
Wow.
So
wow.
Like, yay, you understand. You totally understand us.
I love it.
Labyrinth Mystic coming in, gifting 10 BYB podcast memberships. Pew, pew, pew,
pew. You go and do something like this and totally redeem yourself.
You want to see a picture of my butthole?
Indeed.
No.
The chocolate starfish?
Chad Zumach sends out free t-shirts for that kind of shit, but we'll just send you a picture of Pat Dixon's butthole in DMs if you want that instead. Fair trade. Fair trade.
Yeah, glossy picture too.
Can one make a t-shirt of Pat Dixon's butthole?
I mean, as long as it's AI, I think you can get away with damn near anything. I think. Do we even know the rules on that?
There's got to be a butthole copyright of some sort.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have a right to your own celebrity butthole.
Right. I can't put Scarlett Hampton's asshole on my shirts. Okay.
Yeah, Kiki either. Kiki would be copyright infringement.
Wow. No, that's what I was going to say. Everyone but, pun intended, everyone but Kiki can own their own butthole. She does not own her own butthole anymore. We do. We all own Kiki's butthole, and there's nothing she could do about it. That's her problem. That's like her problem, man. Why are you guys yelling at me for what voice did I do? I don't even know. That's weird.
I yell at you for everything. I don't care.
Did I do a weird voice that you guys hate me for now? That's unfortunate.
No, I think that's just your normal voice I hate you for.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
You do have
I'm
some
sorry, man.
range.
I'm picking up the abuse. JMO's on vacation. I got to ramp up the quad abuse while he's gone.
You've got a really low register, and you can really get up there though too. I can't do the
range
podcast, baby. I can't do that. Like you got range down here, and all the way up here.
Yeah, I'm faking my low voice. I learned how to do that in
training school. Learn how to mask the old voice. What up? Talk from the middle of your chest a little bit. Would you?
Yes, I learned it from Silence of the Lambs, just imitating Buffalo Bill for all those years. Was she a big fat person? Woo.
Silence of the Lambs. Never seen it. I've seen Hannibal.
You're missing out, man.
I gotta watch it.
I got a great, very interesting story about that. When I was a young man, I went to the drive-in movie theater and saw it
by himself.
I'm trying to think of the first.
That was the end of the story, by the way.
I'm trying to think of the first drive-in I ever saw. I feel like it was like Homeward Bound or something.
Really? Your mom took you to a nice movie.
Yeah.
Mine was Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I was probably about 6, 5.
My first drive-in theater experience was Jaws.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome.
That's a good one.
On the big screen.
You don't know how much closer to getting on MLC you just got. You have no idea.
Tell us what you think about Pope of Greenwich Village.
The Pope of Greenwich Village.
There it is.
I watched it the other day again. I mean, fucking...
You took my thumb, Johnny. Why? They took it. They took it. You fucking pussy, Eric Roberts. You're a puss. You're a real puss. You're a real puss. Thank you, Labber Mystic. We appreciate that, sir. You're the man. All right. Oh shit. I don't know what to tell you, Earl. Earl is flaking on us. He got back to me. Dude. Okay, I'll just read it. I'm not supposed to do this. This is a Kiki move here. Dude, I'm just getting out of a recording. I can run home and do he's mocking me. Okay, I see what's going on. I can run home. Cool, got it. I can run home and do 5 minutes or do longer on Monday. Sorry, it was out of my hands. Next Monday? Are you serious? We ain't gonna be talking about this shit on next Monday. What a real bad boy. I don't know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do now? We're gonna have to.
See if we can make it Friday. Who cares? What's going on? Yeah, play a clip. That would probably be start the fucking show.
We got things to do before we get there. Like I said, we're doing some wrap up stuff first, so we got to get that all whooped out. Then we'll get into the clips. Calm down, everybody. We got backup. We can do backup. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not even gonna answer him. I'll just leave him hanging, like he's hanging. All right. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, folks. I got sidetracked there a little bit. But when your guest is texting you, you kind of have to talk to them. Oh boy. Now what are we gonna do? Like I said, folks,
you're freezing up.
Is it frozen?
No, never mind. I didn't mean that. I meant never mind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't say that unless I'm actually freezing up. We have our appreciation. That's the other thing I was going to talk to you guys about. Is on Monday we forgot to play our damn video for appreciation for all of the month of February. So I thought now would be a great time to go ahead and play our little video. I had to take that. I had a song that was playing. Shut up, you fucking idiot. Quad, you're freezing up. No, not you too. Not you too. Et tu, Brute? Yeah, I was playing the video of this on Sunday, and then I got a copyright thingy majiggy, so I just took the audio out of it. So enjoy some silence while I guess we could talk over it. We can taco over it. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
This is a shout out for everybody for the month of February. Thank you all for being so supportive of our channel. And we can't thank you enough. But here's our way of doing so. Our executive producers, and associate producers. Executive producer. Big Dog last month was indeed Labyrinth Mystic. Pew, 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 pew. Labyrinth Mystic was fucking Big Dog last month. Man, that was we can't thank you enough, sir.
Yo.
Dead fool.
Hell
what a champ.
There's a reoccurring theme with a handful of these guys. It's like mix and match who's going to be first, second, third, fourth every month, man. But yeah, and of course, associate producers very much appreciated. Abso-freaking-lutely, you're lovely folks. We can't thank you enough. Yeah, indeed. Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
So they stuck it to you for the music that you had over that?
Yeah, so I just got rid of it. Fuck it. Yeah, because like Canva lets you add music to your videos, right? Come to find out, they don't have copyright free music. Like what fucking assholes? You're stupid, dude. You suck. Yeah, there's like 10 million copyright free songs out there in the world, but you're gonna add songs that are copyrighted. You fucking idiots. Yeah.
I went to look. I know it seems weird, but I was thinking about that associate producer reel, and you put music to it, and I was like, the last time we watched it, I was like, yay, he put music to it. I wanted to use the old Chicago Bulls music. When they would come in when they were the 3-time world champion Chicago Bulls. Dun, 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 dun. They had like that fucking guitar lick and shit. It's like a really cool build up. Yeah. Dave gets it.
Oh, I thought it was, y'all ready for this? Din, 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 din. My bad.
That's every NBA game back in the same time frame though. Same, yep. But like, turns out that song was like by fucking I can't remember who it is now. I was gonna look it up, but it's like a famous fucking guitarist, just like with the "Are You Ready for Football" being Hank Williams Jr. Yeah, it's like you find out it's like an actual musician who wrote that shit, and you're like, oh shit, So I was like, oh, scrap that idea. But yeah, it was it's a pump up. I like it.
Yingwei Bauman Stream becoming a BYB podcast member. Is that the voice that you guys like? The beep 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 beep? I hope not. Doing that, I enjoy it, man. I think it sounds great. And of course, I'm sure you guys all know the deal. We are in the middle of a membership drive, as it were, if you will. Remarkable membership drive for the year of 2026. And of course, all the links are pinned at the top of the chat. We got that membership link up there. And of course, the super tip, supertip.gg/BYB. That link is pinned to the top of the chat too. We just put them up there to make it easy for everybody. Everyone. Hell yeah. And like I said before, hit that like button, smash the subscribe, turn on the notifications for our channel, and that's it. We love you. Thank you. And Yingwei coming in. Damn, homies. Thank you all for gifting the memberships. That is so very helpful. I think we're up to like 220-ish. So that's good stuff. We're well on our way to 300. I guess we could bring up the goal. Like Aaron does constantly talk about the goal, but we won't do that to you because we don't want to bore you to death. Yingwei Bauman Stream coming in, gifting 5 BYB podcast memberships. Pew, 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 pew.
Thanks, man.
Hell yes.
Yay, 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 yay.
Yeah, or that's the other voice I thought possibly that they were talking about is that shrill fucking voice. I'm not sure.
The Kiki voice.
There's no way they could be talking about my voice. I just wouldn't believe that. Even though Dave says I have range, which is a positive, not a negative thing. Of course.
Yeah, hopefully you go downrange someday and can't even finish the joke.
That's not. I mean, I don't have a bullseye on my back. I'm not one of these lolcows yet. I'm headed that direction, but I'm working on it. I'm working hard.
I'm a real riff master.
I mean, they are saying that at Hackmania they are going to be putting stickers on the back of my wheelchair because I can't do shit about it.
Oh no! They're cool stickers.
I mean, they could put like a kick me sign on the back of my wheelchair. There's not a fucking thing I could do about it. But also, it's just going to hurt your foot when you kick my wheelchair. So, joke's on you, dummies. That's so true. All right, we got a couple super tips. And let's get into some topics. Yeah, huh?
Who's to say they wouldn't just go into the front of you and kick you right in your face, not from behind?
I mean,
Matt
there are
Mead.
yeah.
Matt Mead go crazy on you, Quad. Rabbit dog.
He's going to do. This is Sparta. That kind of a kick,
Right, man.
Yeah, I heard about Matt Mead. He sounds like a wild motherfucker. That's a fact.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I was trying to see if I could find CCTV footage of the kick, but I couldn't find it.
That's a very good thought. I guarantee there probably is footage of it when you think that every single play. You know what? Maybe a store or something across the street might actually have some footage of it. You might call around to the businesses around that. Now we're getting the idea. Now someone else will do it. That's probably true.
You know, there's something down the street. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Don't ever say you're sorry. What's down the street, Spurt?
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, like a bodega or something that's got a camera facing directly at where Matt Mead fucking did what he had to do.
Guaranteed there is. Surely. Labyrinth Mystic, $10. Thank you, sir. WATP on Compound first brought me to the Dabbleverse. Karmic's grifting us and running back to Fuddle. That's when I came over to BYB. I was injured, janitor gig, low wage, now back in the truck and can share. Oh, okay, man. Yeah. So thanks, you got hurt, and then they made you push a broom around the warehouse. Yeah, I've heard of that happening before.
Someone got paid.
Well, instead of putting you on workman's comp and sending you home, they'll just they'll hand you a broom and be like, "No, you're still on the clock, dude. Do what you can." Which is
okay. So you're missing a left arm, but your right arm still works, right? Okay, great. Right? Take this broom.
Right? Well, then you can wash the toilet with the right hand. You're good. WATP on Compound. That's kind of funny. WATP on Compound. So you're a Compound fan. So you're one of us. One of us. And we're glad you're here. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Rock,
that's when I found out about WATP. It was when he went on Carl's show too. When he went on
Vice Versa
show. Kumia show, yeah.
Yeah, now he calls himself the king of the Dabbleverse. Fucking what a plot.
Right.
What? I hate you, Carl. I mean, wow, that came out of nowhere. I don't know where that came from, folks. I apologize. There is no hate from the BYB crew.
Actually,
maybe a little.
Carl threw a little shade at me. He was covering Tom Myers on MLC, and I was like, you should go watch Shmuel Buckman on Dabbleverse Live. I didn't watch it, but I'm sure it's great. I said, and then Carl says, yeah, see guys like Dave, Sarra, they wonder, why aren't I getting called up to the big leagues? And I went, I do wonder that, Carl. I do wonder. I ask my parents that every day, Carl.
Every day, right? Yeah.
Why isn't
Carl contacting me?
Well, Dave, that doesn't make much sense though, because we all know the people that got onto Dabbleverse Live so far have sent emails to Carl.
I was told specifically because I was another community member DM'd me. It was like, why aren't you on there? And I was like, ain't nobody asking me. And I was like, well, you got to ask him. And I was like, well, then I'm not going on there.
Exactly.
That's how I got onto Point Dabble Point. I messaged Carl and I asked him, I'm like, you need to cover this Adam Carolla Stuttering John thing when he basically emailed Adam Carolla to whatever, yada, yada, get me, not interview me for the gig. And then he goes, you want to come on Point Dabble Point, talk about it? I said, yeah, the big times, the big leagues are finally here. And it was a little interesting. I just want to mention that he said that while I'm on MLC. So it's. I mean, MLC is sort of the big times, the big leagues.
Arguably the second or first bigger show, depending on which week it is for WATP.
Sure,
They're both cash wise. They're both pulling in a fair amount of money.
Oh yeah, no. Carl does a good show. He does a great show. He puts in a lot of effort.
He does a professional show. He really does do a professional show.
Is he a glorified clipper? Yes, he's a glorified clipper. Yes, we understand that, but
he's a nerd too. Don't forget, nerd.
He does a good show.
He's got a mom, wife, and a mandolin. Don't forget that part.
Oh, I know. I think that's why he kind of is a little pissy with me, is because of that image that came out of his wife that I took. I wasn't even taking a picture of her. She just happened to be in the image.
Got in the way of my camera. What can I say?
It's not. I mean, Muttering John knows it's not a great image, and I actually apologize.
Dave, she's a handsome woman,
and I apologize. I shouldn't have isolated it, cropped it, and then put it out on the internet for everybody to see.
Blurred it a little.
Yeah.
Give a blur effect. Fuck, you're kind of a jerk. Thank you, Labyrinth Mystic.
Just give us a heads up next time. You can get SJ on. Thanks to keep blowing up the spot. It might be a while. Promise him half of super chats, but you get to keep super tips. We'll have $100 day.
Yay.
Yeah,
well, thank you.
You guys may have noticed BYB gave up a little money to do that. Because, we could have had John on. And here's the thing. Is it not obvious that if it was a financial thing, we could have played the long game and had John on, because when John's on his show, he will not read some things. He'll skip some of the super chats that are a little too mean. You know what I mean? I mean. So when he's on my show, people were like, "Oh fuck yeah, let's get him!" Like, you could say anything you want to, just kind of like when Ava's on here. You could say anything you want to about them, and I'll put it up. I will. That's a fact, Jack. So it does kind of give people an opportunity to fucking swing away. I gave up that opportunity because it's not about the money, Lebowski. It's about fucking around and having fun too. Fuck around and fun out. Find out, fun out.
Yeah, fuck around and get your Corvette whacked.
That's right.
Oh, did you see that, Dave? Are you talking about that stupid kid with the fucking hair? And
no, I'm talking about the Big Lebowski.
Oh, that was it.
At the end of the Big Lebowski, he beats the fuck out of
yeah. This is what happens when you fuck a guy.
With you fucking man in the ass. Whatever. When you fuck someone in the ass.
Hey, did you see the guy with the hair? What?
Yeah.
What?
No, there's this YouTuber. It was on Twitter. That's why I brought it up. And sometimes we all see the same shit on Twitter. And this guy is sitting in a Corvette. He's this fucking idiot YouTuber who starts shit with MMA fighters. Like, he'll go up to him and get him to take a swing and then hide behind his bodyguard. Somebody ran up on his Corvette and smashed the windshield, Big Lebowski style, while he was sitting in it. And that's what I thought Dave was referencing.
Is that Jack Doherty, maybe?
Yes, I think that is one of those guys. He's right in that vein of it.
Kind of short, big head, giant head.
Yes. And he's a shit starter.
He's got the guy.
Everybody hates him, I think.
The guy with the hair and the big head.
What are we doing here, guys?
Yes. A show. It's fucking. We're doing topics.
Can we get to the show?
The show. We're an hour in already.
Okay. Now y'all know why I produce the show, because if I put these fucking knuckleheads in charge of it, holy fuck, we'd be lost. Jesus Christ.
Completely.
Yeah.
You see why I
I'm just
don't
saying, Dave Internets. He knows what I'm talking about sometimes.
Disgusting.
Sorry, I'll put away my long range.
So WATP is like the Oscars? You have to pay in campaign to get on it? Carla's a bit of an elitist. Him and Shuli, you can see it the way they double talk with the Rodney's owner. No hate, just fact.
Yes, 1,000,000%. You may have noticed this, Labyrinth, the fact that they double speak all the fucking time. All the fucking time. Nothing new. It is what it is. They are big timers. But they told like on the Dabbleverse Live thing. I think Carl said that the very first episode they did, they were like, oh, and if you want to be on this show, and if you have concerns like Quadfather and Rochi do, then why don't you go ahead and email us and tell us you want to be on the show? And it's like, dude, there's fucking 30 people that do shows in the Dabbleverse. Why don't you ask them if they want to be on the show, you fucking knucklehead?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Well, also too, you know, you got to pay for your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame too. So
$30,000, I think, is what it is.
yeah, it used to be 15 or something. Now it's very expensive.
Yeah.
Adam Carolla is getting one.
Does have one?
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Dave, great point. Who?
Huh?
Stuttering John.
Excuse me? I beg your pardon?
That's right.
Geno
A baking
Bisconte.
powder?
Oh.
Yeah, Gino. Where's Geno's at? Is it close to Stuttering John's?
It's right in front of Man's Theater.
Oh,
which
it
man?
will kind of lead into this a little bit here. I have a bit of a spy report for everybody. Spy report.
My report.
This morning, I found out from Jake Hudson himself, he's quitting the Dabbleverse.
Whoa.
We're done.
Wow.
Big if true. Big if true.
So Jake Hudson and Tommy Jordan in unison have decided to
Quitting
quit
the Dabbleverse. It's over. We're dabble done here. Pack it up. Take it home. It's
What are
fucking
we
over.
going to do without the Hudson and Jordan effect? Like, where are we going
I
to go?
have no clue, man. I was on a stream this morning and he showed up and he was not in a pleasant mood. He also asked, how's my friend, the Doxking Quadfather? I said, I don't have any friends. Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't even entertain it, dude.
Hudson.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know better. We've talked. I know better.
I mean, I did say he likes beaver nuggets from Buc-ee's.
Who knows what you said, dude? You couldn't.
Is that what he meant by
Fucking
doxing? I told people that he had a bloody finger one time. Maybe that
Oh,
was.
God.
Hey.
Son of a bitch. That's funny. Labber missing.
That is funny.
It's weird that they quit, but all of a sudden you're getting free.
You pulled right back in.
Channels. Weird how that works.
I didn't choose the Dabble life. The Dabble life chose me.
Yeah, you were built for it, though, Dave. You can handle it. Unlike all these other lolcows who have to band together to try to, have a little cry fests with each other. Holy fuckaroni! Let's get into it. Welcome to the stage, Earl Skakel. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Oh, shit, what up, Earl?
Fuck yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah,
What
so
up?
you got a busy day going, man.
Yeah, I do. I only got 5 minutes, so can I come on Friday for the full time?
Friday. True. Monday might work better, or Friday. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Monday's fine. I just hate.
you.
I literally only have 5 minutes to spare. What are we talking about?
Well, I mean, yeah, the Jesus Christ. I mean, fuck. I'll just ask as many questions as I possibly can, real quick.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
No worries.
No, you're an actually working person in the Dabbleverse, so fuck, man.
Right.
You should get respect for it.
I mean, I'm Dabbleverse adjacent.
All right. Yeah, it's true. Dude, you always give me a great shout out when I stop by your show too. So thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So if I got like two questions I could ask you, what would the two biggest ones I would ask you are, should John, I know you've seen everything about the John stuff pretty much, right? You're up to speed.
Wait, what happened? No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, bro.
You ruined it. No, you saw all the Stuttering John stuff. What do you think about Anthony's encounter with CJ Brown outside? What's your take?
Well, first of all, John should have done his time. Like, I've been involved in comedy 1,000 years. I've played rowdier crowds than that crowd. I've been in a black only room following Dave Chappelle. So there's no excuse there. I've never seen a headliner do 7 minutes and walk off. I don't care how bad the conditions were. He could have won that crowd over.
that was my follow-up question would be
Oh.
like, so you've probably seen people come on stage and do rowdy shit like that, rip up papers, etc.
Well, I'll say this, and I don't mind Tommy Jordan, so this isn't like a dig at him, but if anyone comes on a stage when I'm on it, I'm throwing. Like it's just that's my home.
Sure,
That's like,
instinct. That's right. That's instinct taking over.
and I'm not a tough guy. I'm not challenging anyone to a fight. But I don't even like it when someone in the front row has their feet on the stage. I'm like, this ain't your fucking house. Take those feet off the stage unless they're hot. Then they can do whatever they want. But Tommy would have landed in the third row if that was me. And, I don't think, it's a 10-year-old joke, that arrest report. So it wasn't really, I don't think there's any winners. I think John loses because he looks like a bad comic. The club loses because, here's who gets fucked over the most are the waitresses. I don't know how Rodney's works in terms of, did they do a 2-drink minimum up front or do you order as you go? But I guarantee you at least 30% of that crowd walked out on their tabs. And I can tell you at most clubs, if not all that I've worked, that goes on the waitresses. They have to pay it. So, they lose. I think the 30 or so people that didn't know who Stuttering John was and just, hey, it's a Friday night, let's go see a comedy show, they're going to ask for refunds and deserve them. So in terms of the comedy show, it's losses all the way around.
How about Rodney's for the security? Would you expect better security for 200 people, or is that just normal that you're not going to have like someone right next to the stage to stop people from coming on?
Well, I can tell you how the Comedy Store works. Now, that's the NFL of comedy clubs, so maybe it's an unfair comparison, but they have 3 security guards in the main room at all times. They have a security guard in the parking lot. They got 2 security guards in the front patio. They got a security guard in the front entrance to the main room. So nothing's happening there. In terms of, I don't want to bore your audience with comedy terms, but I would say Rodney's is a lower B room, maybe even a C room. I wouldn't expect them to have security because it's probably not in their budget. And that's not a slam on them. It's just a reality. If I were the owner, I would have procured a large open mic comic and say, hey, you're desperate for stage time. All you have to do is stand by the side of the stage. You have to do nothing but just stand there and you get stage time in return. Because with Kumia going on stage introducing John, if that's at the Comedy Store or Improv or Laugh Factory, he's kicked out. He's not allowed to stay and watch the show.
Even if the host kind of like gestures to him to come on up?
That host is probably fired on the spot at any major club. And then Tommy Jordan, he's kicked out of the club if he got on stage
for life.
I don't want to speak for Rodney's, but and maybe it's unfair comparing them to the Comedy Store, but the Comedy Store doesn't fuck around. There's no second chances there. So Kumia would have been escorted out. Tommy would have been escorted out. There would have been at least a giant open mic level comic standing in front just to ward off any people with ideas like Tommy had. And, I still say that John, he would have won that crowd over if he would have what they call stay in the pocket, take the heckles. And he was only supposed to do 35 fucking minutes. That's feature time. That's not even headliner time. So, and John loses because there's not a club in the country that's going to want to book him after that. In my opinion.
So that's a bad look all the way around for John. He is claiming now that he had a second act. And after what happened with Tommy coming on stage.
You guys are muted. I can't.
Oh, no.
It's not us. It's got to be you.
It's StreamYard. You got to go out and come back in.
It's you. This happened to him on MLC. Yeah.
Kick him.
Thank you for coming on, sir, and we'll have you back some other time, big dog.
Yeah,
good.
that's a go out and come back in. Something's going on with StreamYard because that happened earlier today as well.
Time. He don't have time. He's got other things to go do, but that's all righty.
Yeah. I'm just letting the audience know or whatever why that happened. I don't think they care, but
I've seen that happen to him twice on MLC, so it's probably a problem with whatever headphones he's using in StreamYard. So
it also makes sense.
My browser tabs drop out sometimes. It's probably something weird. Like, oh, all right, well, we'll see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Where did I cut out? I'm not sure where I cut out with you guys.
Mainly, I think. Oh no, we could hear you the whole time.
Oh, okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, not your fault. It's something to do with the software. Yeah. So John was saying that he had a second act set up and ready to go, except for after Tommy Jordan was on stage with him, that he felt unsafe. And I think he was looking for something like that to happen. And if it did, then that was his excuse to cut it short. And therefore, what's your thoughts on that? Him being cool with cutting it short because someone was on stage with him.
I mean, in that sense, I'll agree with him. Like the club should have known that's going to be a rowdy crowd and something like that could have happened. But I think John's problem, and I don't know John, I don't like him. I don't dislike him. I have no stake in saying something bad about him or good about him. You talk about what a tough guy you are, and then you kind of run at the first sign of trouble. And I get being intimidated or whatever you want to call it. Like you got 170 fucking animals, like caged gorillas. I get being like, oh fuck, but he could have won them over. I'm telling you, I've played in crowds that are tougher than that crowd, and they were in a weird way rooting for him. Like, okay, we're gonna give you shit, do your act. It's like two hockey players who fight. 99 times out of 100, they're in the bar after the game talking to each other, and I think
with less teeth.
100%. So there's no winners. Like, it's just, when you, because he thinks of himself as this amazing comic. Now, I don't know if he is or isn't. I've done one show with him, at the Comedy Store.
Right.
But when you talk a bit,
pack out that show.
I mean, it was a Robert Schimmel, not memorial, but tribute show. And it was
different then. Yeah.
It was. I mean, yeah, it wasn't a rowdy crowd, but it was like 7 Comedy Store paid regulars, myself, Hinchcliffe, Sam Tripoli, Adam Hunter, a couple other people, and John. He didn't bomb, but I think if you polled the audience, hey, which comic is not a paid regular, they would probably say him. But he didn't bomb. He did okay. It was a memorial show, so no one was really judging.
People are going to be
comments.
Sympathetic anyway, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was okay, I guess. But when you talk a big game about how you're this big comic and you're great, and then you run at the first sign of a blitz, I just think it. And I understand, it was not a great performing environment, but I would have stayed on the stage.
Like, yeah. So we found out that Palumbo guy, the person that went up before him, apparently did 3 minutes and was expected to do half an hour. So, yeah. What do you think of that comedian taking off after minutes?
I mean, I don't know him at all, and he probably doesn't know me either. So that's not like. I'm not here. I got to go upstairs in my bedroom, and my phone's about to die. I'm running a real rinky-dink production here, guys.
Oh hell, man, shit happens. No problem, dude.
In terms of Palumbo, I mean, I don't know if he was getting paid or if it was a guest set. You should always do your fucking time, especially if you're getting paid. I can tell you this much: you guys are getting a look into my bedroom now.
Yeah, no boobs like we got to see at Rodney's. We got porn bombed at Rodney's. We were watching Tommy Jordan stream, and all of a sudden, here's a boob. He's like, oh fuck, damn it!
No boobs.
Don't
I mean, I
show
think
shit in bed.
like if I was the owner of Rodney's, I would not have paid John. I would have said, "You get back out there." Like I'm not paying you unless you do this full time.
John, you'd have withheld pay.
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah, especially the guy that paid him was a booker, so like I see where he could have just. Apparently, he took off like $200 off the top to give to the other Geno and Keanu, supposedly. Yeah, John got $2,500 for whatever 7 minutes.
I don't believe that at all. There's no way that club paid him $2,500. There's no way.
That's confirmation. John confirmed it, and he said that he ended up getting $200 less and was pissed off about it because that guy decided to give Geno and Keanu a couple extra bucks.
I mean, I can't say he's lying. Obviously, I don't know the deal they had, but I can tell you a B-room club is not paying that.
The owner confirmed it. It is confirmed with the owner and the booker.
Unbelievable.
I mean, the Comedy Store wouldn't pay him $2,500. But, you know, I mean, maybe he took a loss and just said, fuck it, it's worth the publicity. I don't know.
That's what I was going to ask you. I was like, does that really happen for club owners? Will they hire something like and have a circus just to get Rodney's name back out there as a club? It's a C-tier club, like you said, bro. There's no way that any other club would put up with this type of shenanigans.
I mean,
in Cleveland.
Yeah, you know, hilarities. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, exactly. There's an improv here too.
I can't say it didn't happen. You know, someone originally said he got 400. That's very believable, but 2,500. That is a lot for a C club to dole out. And you got to figure half the people got in for free, or at least a quarter did. You know, probably 30% of the bar tabs weren't paid. Like someone took a giant loss if that's how much he got paid.
Yeah, I mean the owner, because there was a booker, an owner, and the owner said he was going to send 2,500 to the booker. It's all confirmed. They asked him, they're like, "Did you pay the booker?" And he was like, "Yeah." Well, I mean, technically, I guess I haven't yet, but he sent me his PayPal, so I'm going to send it to him. But it does sound like that he did get paid. So,
I mean,
Jack.
I mean, I'm blown away at that amount for that level of club. You know, I mean, the Stand in New York would not pay that. The Cellar would not pay that. I have a hard time believing Rodney's, unless the guy's a rich guy and just thought, "Hey, fuck it, I'm a Stern fan. Fuck it."
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure exactly why. Do you see like Anthony or John as being Stuttering John versus Anthony Cumia? Who's the bigger star? Who's got the star power? Nationwide.
I mean, probably Stuttering John, just because he was on the Tonight Show. I mean, I myself never listened to O&A just because I'm a West Coast guy. That doesn't mean they're not big on the West Coast. I think if you walked up to most Americans, they wouldn't know who either one was, but more people would know who Stuttering John is. I mean, he was on not just XM radio, regular radio, cable TV, whereas O&A were more. I mean, satellite for sure, and then local New York radio, which is obviously very big. I mean, in New York, I would say it's probably a tie, you know, between the two. I mean, it was a fascinating. I mean, I've watched all the shows on it. I mean, it was wildness, and but you know, I don't. I mean, I can't point to a single winner. Like I really can't.
Yeah, and if you come back Friday, we could watch some of the video and actually break it down a little bit. But yeah.
Let me come back Friday. Oh,
yeah. Pop in for a little bit. We could watch at least the video of it, and maybe you could break it down in a comedian's mind. That's kind of what I wanted you on for. The other question was like, if it's true that John was going to do it like a second act, do you think John would have been good doing a roast type situation or just doing his regular act?
Well, because his act really hasn't changed a lot, I think it would have been funny if he, he was like a band there. Everyone knows the songs, so they're going to shout out the pun. I mean, it would not have been a great, he was kind of fucked either way. I just think by him kind of bombing up front, he was really angering the crowd. And that's a tough. I mean, I don't think he's good enough to roast people. I mean, roasting is a very specific skill, and I just think he should have done his act. Could have been like Jimmy Buffett, where everyone knows the words to Margaritaville. It would have. He could have won them over, and I think everyone walks away happy.
Even with the hostile crowd, he wins them over.
I mean, listen, there's going to be a couple people that don't like him, no matter. He could have done a Dave Chappelle set, and people are going to still go, fuck this guy. But he would have, if he cared a little bit more. Like when I had to follow Chappelle in a black room, they gave me one joke, and they were right. It was like Showtime at the Apollo in the main room, 400 people going, who's this fucking white guy? And Chappelle didn't even give me an intro, really. He said, I think there's somebody next, and he just left. And the crowd's throwing shit at me. I mean, it was a wild crowd, but I stayed in the pocket. They didn't scare me. And at the end of the day, I didn't walk one person for 20 minutes. They stayed. So I think he could have done that. Like, just take the heckles, yell skull a few times.
Oh yeah, I mean, when he did say skull, like the place erupted. Like that was an exciting moment that he got, and I think they were expecting him to go into his regular routine. So yeah, they were only bummed when he quit. Other than that, like they were ready for his set.
Yeah, so tell a joke, yell skull, get heckled, maybe give someone, say something about, I don't know, have a pedophile joke ready for Kumia, and then say something about Brennan, and then do a joke. And, the problem is, I mean, there were a lot of funny comics in that crowd, so John probably wasn't even the funniest person in the room. And that's a problem. I mean, Brennan's brilliant, but I got to go, but I love you guys.
Yeah, thank you very much for popping in. Anyway, it's
always
good to see your lovely face, Earl. Go get them. Go do what you're doing. I'll give you a shout out for your channel after you're gone.
Yeah, and let me know when I can come back on for a lot longer time.
You can come on
anytime
you feel like it, sir. Like
all right, boys.
See you, Earl.
Thank you.
Have a good night, guys.
And everybody go check out Earl Skakel, the man, the myth, the legend. Indeed. I mean, with somebody, if John had people writing for him like Earl, for example, writing like roast jokes, I think he would have done great. Everybody go follow Earl on YouTube, Twitter, Patreon, etc., etc.
I don't know. I agree for the most part with Earl, but I think he would have had a hard time fucking winning them over. That was the most vicious fucking crowd he had there. I mean, it was brutal.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal. But I started to have the same thought that, oh God, yeah. We're waiting for each other. I was starting to have that same thought that Earl had said. John could have done any hack joke and then just tagged it with skull and chugged a half of a Busch Light, and everybody would have went and then waited for the next
everybody would have repeated skull, right?
So right.
It would have. It's a skull. Boom. The entire crowd went skull. So dude, that is actually genius. Say your joke and say skull. Like every joke.
It doesn't matter what the joke is at that point.
Yeah, they wouldn't have laughed because they already know the joke, but they would have played along and been like skull. If he would have roasted the crowd, I think they laugh if they're funny. Like I do think that's
Even
a
if they were
possibility.
dumb. Oh, Pocky Face bit off Danny Brand's fingers. Skull! And people will go, Skull! And fucking wait for the next one. Carl's dumb fucking club feet made him unpopular in high school. Whatever. Skull! And then it would create a rhythm.
What the fuck did you just say, Spurk? Did
Huh?
you just insinuate that Carl was not popular in high school, you motherfucker? Our Lord and
He was
Savior,
not the teen wolf.
the Dabbleverse, Carl Heberger, not the most popular guy everywhere he's ever been in his entire life.
He probably wore fucking braces on his legs for
That's
years.
what I mean. That's how I imagine
He
it. Like in
wasn't
my head.
Forrest
Video.
Gump, punk.
That's what I see, though. That's what I see. He's run Carl run.
Right.
I know that's not what it is, but that's what I see.
But yeah, I see metal braces in his youth as well, man.
He ran right out of them. He ran.
Yeah,
they fell apart. He ran so fast.
Yeah, he just got so old they fucking had to take him off. He's still fucked up. Still got a fucked up butt.
That's not all. I mean, he's got bigger fish to fry. Indeed. Labber Mystic coming in again. Won't you check this out? Oh shit, this was for Earl. There's two Johns, Stuttering John and the host. Host got $2,500 to pay out the comics, $400 to John, $50 to each other act, rest to the host and booker. Can't super chat. Question mark?
Yeah, Labrin did say twice that the super chats are not working in the YouTube, and I haven't seen any come by. It's sometimes they just don't. But if he said he's trying, they didn't show up here in YouTube, so they're not here in YouTube or StreamYard. I don't know if it's not processing, but I also know that there was issues with the super tips or super chat, the YouTube, whatever, which one I'm trying to say, has been wonky all week this week as well. Like there's some weird shit going on.
Yeah, YouTube, you're costing people money. You're costing money, Lebowski.
I heard, or I think that might have been Chad. I don't know if it's true, but somebody said something about emojis having causing an issue or.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, like I've been seeing it.
There's been 15 gifteds. Yeah, we got those, and the two people that became members. The membership part of it's working, I suppose. Okay, so I wasn't aware of that, Labrin. I did see that the booker, I knew his name was Johnny, whatever the fuck, as well. I would have to look it up. Actually, I have that clip of Geno coming up very soon. We'll play that and we'll hear his name in there. But yeah, so there's Stuttering John Melendez, but yeah, there was the booker's name was John something too. So anyway, I had thought that Stuttering John was getting the 2,500. Sounds like he got 2,500. He paid John 400, and each of the other acts were 50. And then there was 6 other acts. So we're talking 700. So that dude pocketed a good chunk then, right? Not John Melendez, but the booker John.
Shit, John Melendez did as well, considering.
Yeah, I know, $400 for 10 minutes, but still,
a bunch of people on the bill too, like Geno and Kiki, those ungrateful fucks. Indeed. Thank you, Laverne. Yeah, appreciate it, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, since the super chat is not turn on the super chat machine, since it's not working, I guess you guys could always use supertip .gg/BYB. And of course, the link's pinned to the top of the chat. So maybe if you haven't used it, use it now. Use it a lot. Use it all the time. We love it. We're having it. It's happening. All right, let's move into other topics. Okay, so I mean, we could have. I wanted to talk about Legion of Skanks and Dave Smith being out, but since Dave's not here, who fucking cares? You guys don't care about Legion of Skanks, do you?
No,
not really. Okay, we'll move right into the next story then, which is this list. I know you guys know about this. I know Spurg at least knows about the list. The Dabbleverse rankings. We got some bitchy people about the Dabbleverse rankings. Who do you know is running that thing? Do you know? Spurt?
No. Is there another new list that came out? Or is this the top 200 that we've had the whole time?
No, this is that. It's the new character.
The tier list.
The Dabble Stroyer rankings.
Yes. The tier list where we're just above 9. Right. Okay. People are getting upset about that now. That's why I'm confused. Like, that's been around for a second now, hasn't it?
I mean, a second. I don't know how long, but not very long, right? Or has it been around?
Let me see the list. Because I'll tell you, it's been more than a month if it's the one I'm thinking of. Okay, this is a new list.
All right, that'll show you.
That is showing me. That's why I'm confused. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got.
I didn't really know about it until I saw this clip, and then I kind of looked into it. But yeah, indeed. Let's hear what Mersh, what he thought of it.
I didn't even talk about the Dabbleverse tonight. Did you see this, though? I don't know who this guy is, and I think that he is very much definitely a troll in the Dabbleverse. His name is the Dabble Stroyer. So I would imagine this man is.
Well, the first thing I saw were the upside down crosses, and I know Reverend Rage has that. So I was like, is this a Reverend Rage thing? That'd be fucking hilarious if it is.
I know who it is. It's that goddamn Softcast.
Softcast. I've heard people say Final Boss. Possibly.
I think this is too intricate for Final Boss. This isn't his style.
You're calling. Did you just call Final Boss dumb? Really?
Yes, he did.
I said no. Well, okay. Yeah, Final Boss, you're dumb. All right, sorry. Follow me back, and I'll undumb you.
You're dumb, dude.
That's not what I meant.
I
guess I said it that way, but still, like, you know, he's not a tier lister kind of guy. He does clips.
Right. He's a tear tattoo kind of guy.
Not here to be kind to the Dabbleverse, but bro, I don't know why this guy is glazing me. I really don't. I don't trust it. There has to be some kind of an end game here to this, but
somebody's worried that the Dabbleverse is gonna mess with him and talk. He doesn't trust it. He thinks he's getting glazed because he thinks his level is too high. Possibly, he thinks less of himself. I like that. Merch doesn't think too much of himself, and he also knows we troll him. Not just whoever this guy is, but everyone, right? And there it is. All right, test. The button is in your mind. All right, Labrin. You're the one that brought up the whole fucking the super chat thing ain't working. But look at you now. You're sending us $2. How could both things be true? It's almost like somebody. It's like somebody is chipping us. Are you chipping us, Labrin? I think you are.
It's all right. You get a pass. It's a Wednesday. It's good. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Well, fuck. He's gifting us and being nice. Like, how do you beat up a guy for that?
It was a YouTube app update.
Well, now you're spoiling it.
Yeah, more like you needed a refresher app or something.
That makes total sense then. If it's Final Boss, that makes sense. Okay. Well, then this list absolutely is completely skewed. Are these shows or people? I'm already mad at this list. At first, I was just happy that I ranked high, but now I'm annoyed. So, did this idiot really give El Horrible and then Tukey different ranks? Because, like, Tukey doesn't do. I know he does Tukey Soup, and I know he does the Bedabbler show, but can't that all be weighed into one thing? I mean, it's one fucking guy. Whoever's watching Tukey is watching El Horrible. It's the same shit. Whatever. I don't care. Whatever. But your boy, look at that. Number 6, Nightwave Radio. Look at that. I'm one of the last guys that has a green rating.
But yeah, so why is everyone always trying to force Mersh into the Dabbleverse? And we've all made fun of him and ran him off, and now they're trying to drag him back into the Dabbleverse. Why do these Clippers want him in the Dabbleverse so badly?
Because Mersh is clippable. He's clippable, whether you like him or he's clippable. And
well, Doom totally.
Sometimes he does have it. I know, and is going after Tommy Jordan. Ooh, the Dabbleverse is wild and ablaze with.
You don't want to be on the
drama.
fucking the receiving end of a Doom fucking tirade.
She's
right?
a mean bitch.
Yeah, Felicia learned all about it. But he propped Mersh up in the first place. We wouldn't even have had Mersh in the Dabbleverse if it weren't for fucking Lady Doom. That's a fact.
Oh, you know, I just reminded myself of a nobody that came in and dominated the Dabbleverse and then also made a disappearance. Was Who John the host? What the fuck happened to that little fucking British faggot?
He never existed in the first place. It was a figment of your imagination. That's the problem with people like that.
Boy, oh boy.
Now he tells me.
Yeah, he's he never mattered in the first place, man.
It's, I mean, like, and everybody's like, why are you gatekeeping? I was like, this is a piece of shit.
I will say this. We do have a very high fan IQ on this show. I'm an idiot. I'll admit that. But my listeners are some of the smartest in the world. You guys are some of the most discerning. Some of you guys are the most, you're the smartest bunch. I will always say this, my audience, the funniest audience. But look at that, number 6.
Why are they funny? They're like clowns or something because they watch you every night? Yeah, I would agree with that.
Where the hell did we rank?
All right, well, don't jump the gun. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Oh, my bad.
Yes, it is your bad, but we're there. Okay, so BYB, see right there. We get a 1 for hilarity. We get a 3 for entertaining. We get a 2 for professionality, a 2 for fan IQ, and a 1 for host IQ. How fucking dare you, whoever you are? Okay, but if you want to go up and you want to look at so these are obviously like ball washing numbers. Ball washer. Who are these podcasts? 8 for hilarity. Have you watched? Who are these?
Creep
podcasts?
Off. 9 for a hilarity on the Creep Off. Who the fuck it? Yeah, I really want to know who does this list.
Carl.
I would, 100% Carl put this together.
You little.
I don't know for sure. I'm not making it, but yes, it seems it's somebody.
Holy
I would
shit,
say
I'm
Kaylee
sorry.
put this list together
Sorry.
first.
You mean telling me that Husey ranks higher than fucking Brennan? Get the fuck
Yeah, come on, man.
Get out of here.
So who are these podcasts? Host IQ, 8s and 9s and 10s for fan IQ, professionality, all that shit. Whatever. I mean, you can give them some of those things, but holy shit. Hilarity? Hilarity should be like at a 0 on those shows. There is no hilarity. The only hilarity is when Carl laughs at himself. Other than that, there's never any funny happening on that show. It's very informative. It's very professional. It is high IQ. That's kind of what I see with like who are these podcasts and those shows. They're like nerd shows, like low hilarity, high IQ shit. I think, in my mind.
You start a show about fountain pens.
It has to be a fucking. This has to be a who are these podcasts fan. Period.
It's for sure somebody in the WATP camp, a Carl fan.
Yeah.
It could be Vinny Paulino fucking with people, right? Just making this random list like that, putting the creep off number 2. It's not him. I'm just saying.
The Shuley Network is down pretty low comparatively. Under Nightwave Radio, lower than Nightwave Radio, the Shuley Network.
In the Dabbleverse.
Yes.
Both are above MLC. I don't even agree with that. Like, well, maybe sometimes off and on.
And Quad, don't act like you're not a nerd. I'm too dumb to be a nerd. I can't. Like when they say I'm low IQ, they're not joking. I am a 1 on IQ. It's fine. I'm okay with it. I think I might have been under the water for too long. I'll be honest about it. Come on. It is what it is, dudes. I don't know. The more I read that list, it's retarded. Just like me. The list is as retarded as I am. That's a fact. The pun. No, I'm not a nerd, dude. I might look into stuff like a nerd, but I'm just not.
Wait, go back to that list. Does Steel Toe have a host IQ higher? No, that's impossible.
Steel Toe morning
2.
show.
How does he beat our IQ by a point? That ain't fucking right. Whoever made this list can suck my dick.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm smarter than Aaron, so fuck you.
You know what blew me completely off the list? You know what just like made me go, oh, okay, this is retarded. Look at where Karmix is at.
Media, yeah. See, that's another. It's some
5 for entertainment, 5 for professionality. Like his numbers all being high up there, not recognizing that it should be all the way down at the bottom, except for maybe entertainment, because that seems to be should be like a 10 on entertainment and 0s everywhere else.
And everywhere else, yeah. Hilarity can be a 5. Entertainment can be a 10. 0 everywhere else, for sure. And that would still give him high points. But yeah, and that's another clue then. Whoever did this is a Karmic X quote fan or former fan of, somebody still has.
You're this big of a Karmix fan. Wow. Learning something.
Somebody's got fifis.
Yeah, it's hard to guess who made this, but Carl would make sense. I'm
telling you right now, it is fucking that piece of poop Softcast.
Oh yeah, and he is gigantic. Who are these podcast ball washers? That actually,
that does make sense.
Yes, and he's only got about 1 million aliases and genders and everything else.
Yeah, he gets around.
He's a trainee.
He runs all sorts of different genders online. The bastard.
Interesting. So interesting. Oh wait, no, Softcast not interesting. Not interesting.
Yep.
Is
Whatever
Dixon
happened to that guy?
Let me see. Pat Dixon. No, Pat Dixon on the list. He got left off. I'm sure there's plenty of other problems with this list, and as we've learned from every other list that's been put out there, someone's gonna hate the fucking thing. That's just how it goes, right? That's a fact, Jack.
Yeah, and I like that we're always in a position where we're in a spot where you can only go up from here, kind of thing. So improvement always. We'll be improving always. Stay tuned.
Felicia Gillespie is. Yeah, Ron Fuddle. Ron Fuddle is on the list, and then we do not have a Pat Dixon on the list. That is weird as well. Good point. Good point, Laverne. Ron Fuddle right down there, 3rd from the bottom. That's funny. Who does the Softcast hate Nice Podcast Stupid? Dan?
Maybe.
He's at the bottom.
Maybe.
Well,
but I know this. Check out how they got Dr. Chow and Little Mirror, 2 separate identity, entities. I'm sorry, when they just do the same show.
Correct.
Also a good catch.
Correct. And
I
mean, what's their entire gimmick now? They're what's that guy's name? Caligula.
What?
Yeah, what the hell is talking about? Caligula.
The guy that talks about mogging and all that shit.
I don't know, but
in that one clip that you played that one time. Yeah. I know I'm narrowing it down for everybody, but
anywho, fuck that list. Fuck Softcast. Fuck anybody that's a Carl ball washer. We don't need none of you. Well, sorry, I'm getting a phone call.
Hello.
Hello?
right, let's get into the John new topics that we have. I'll play this video. But yeah, so anyway, we got this whole story of the Duke coming out and saying now that he did indeed have a second act all prepared, ready to go. There is some pushback on that fact. But now we got these two new interviews from Anthony going on our Rap, which is Luis J. Gomez's show. And of course, we have the Bonfire was talking about all this shit. So very interesting. I guess Connor seemed like he was interested in Dave Smith stepping down from Legion of Skanks. So maybe we'll cover that just real briefly and then move into the other interviews with those boys.
I teased a special announcement on today's show, which we are going to now, I guess.
Oh, are we ready?
Oh, I got to light a cigarette. Oh, boy.
Oh. Well, this is
and guys, do me a favor, keep this in the room because the show comes out tomorrow. Okay, so don't go and post this on Reddit or on Twitter or anywhere else. This is kind of a big announcement.
I genuinely, this isn't like, I don't know, there's not a punchline coming, which it feels like there is. But I feel kind of
heavy heart.
Well, yeah, genuinely. But I'm leaving the show.
Wow.
And I, this is Legion of Skanks has been the longest thing I've ever done in my life. I mean, I'll never make it this far with my marriage. It's almost 15 years. No, that's not true.
Someone just realized you were serious because way into it, they went,
Oh, well, it is a little bit of a tone change from playing Who Be Knowing Black People. You're never going to play this game again. Or it's a way different version on Part of the Problem. No. I play this game at home with my family. Me and my wife and kids play this game every night before bed.
Dave's a big proponent of the home game.
Now we are the judges in that game. But no, I mean, look, it's I'm sorry, and to the other fans, you're welcome. But no, I'm just honestly
to Kevin Brandon, you're welcome. You don't have to listen to that idiot anymore. You don't have to hear his political takes. Yeah, so I guess the interesting part of that is it going to be replaced, or are they just going to let him go? And I mean, they already have usually 2 or 3 guests on when they do that show. So do they really actually need a third mic? But I mean, isn't that one of the considerations? Dave was just saying that right before the guy from Come Down.
Yeah, where'd he go?
Mullins. Nick
Yes.
Mullen. Yeah. Interesting if Mullins actually joined the squad. Yeah, Spurg.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. Like, he was doing solo stuff recently because it was Come Town, and then Stavros left. Then it was the Adam Friedland show, and they did like a talk show style thing. That was doing real great. Excuse me. I don't know if Dave said on stream, but Adam Friedland inherited the Patreon, and so Nick Mullins was doing his own shit, and that would make sense for him to join Legion of Skanks. His style of comedy does fit there. He's a pretty smart guy, and I think he would be a great addition. It's pretty sad to see somebody leave after 15 years, but things happen and people move on, and
all good things come to an end, Spurg. You know that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
But they're losing the least funny guy. So I mean, is it a big?
I did make that joke. I'm like, who? Because I know Jay and Luis J. Gomez more than anybody else.
Political commentator, though.
Is he?
Okay.
Is he though? I mean, he does know a lot, but I don't know. Libertarians are weirdos.
Thank you.
Yeah. They're very, very niche, middle of the road, even as it were, if you will.
It used to be we were the extreme ones.
Yeah, well, I mean, did something change?
Well, we're middle of the road now. We're centrist.
You always were.
No way, man. We used to be to the very far extreme. We've been labeled as racist and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Libertarians, brother.
Ross Perot days, or what are we talking here?
Oh, we're talking as long as the libertarian thing has been a thing. I don't know about now, but yeah, I think now it's the impression it says, give me my gun and weed, which is kind of a big libertarian thing. But yeah, they were fucking labeled racist back for many years. I don't know if they still are. I don't pay that much attention.
Fair enough. You are one, but you don't pay attention.
No, that's exactly the beauty of being a libertarian, is not giving a fuck.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is part of it, isn't it? I don't care about none of your bullshit. All right, fair enough. Labrador Mystic coming in, gifting 5 BYB podcast memberships. Pew, 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 pew.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob.
Oh, shit.
Thank you very much, Labrador. We appreciate that, sir.
It's so gross.
Yeah, that is.
The pun one. The one pun. Member for 1 month. Thank you, sir, for being a member. We do appreciate that. Why I support this. Spurg and Quad reads the free chat. Yeah, we hang out. We're mentally there with y'all in the chat, and you guys have high IQs. So
I was just looking at that. I was like, yeah, they do have a higher IQ than us, but still, I feel it's low on either end. It should be at least a 3 and a 2, not a 2 and a 1. Fuck.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that bothers me.
Exactly. Why you got to think we're so dumb? I don't get it. What the fuck's wrong with you? You don't know how numbers work. We know how numbers work. We're smart. I'm smart. Ma, I'm smart too. Just like Fredo. Thank you, pun. The pun. Number 1 pun. Sir, appreciate that. All right, let's jump right into let's jump into this rap interview with Ant. That's some good shit in there. Some good shit, man.
We are doomed as a civilization.
I try to stay out of the Dabbleverse.
I understand.
I try to stay out of it. By the way, I don't hate on the
We're gonna
people
get
that
you,
are involved
Lewis.
in the Dabbleverse. I
You're
just
gonna
think
catch
it's, fairly.
Yes, you did. You just gave me a shitty intro for my show. You're like, oh, I guess you guys are just pieces of shit that make fun of Stuttering John.
I say it to fucking Shuli all the time. It's a goddamn. I mean, Shuli, come on. What are we doing
He
here?
loves you, by the way.
And I love Shuli. Shuli's the fucking man. And I got no beef with Stuttering John. I got to be honest with you. He blocked me on everything.
Oh, so what you're saying is you don't have any respect for Shuli and what he does for a living? I like that. That's pretty funny. I like how you say it there, Lewis. Good stuff.
Because people in his chat convinced him that I hated him,
Well,
he took the bait and he blocked me on everything.
So then you do have beef, because that's the only beef anyone has. You say one thing, or he thinks you said one thing, and you're done. Fuck him. Fuck this. I'm doxing him. I'm getting him fired.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
No. I'll allow him to come on my podcast, and if he wants to apologize to the Duke, maybe I'll think about forgiving him for what he's done to me. That's what it is. It's always an apology required to get back in the good graces of one Stuttering John. That's all it takes. An apology.
John, where'd you get that shirt out of the hamper? Fuck you. I'll kill your mother. You're a piece of shit. Like, hey, dude, relax. I thought we were all like ball busters.
We are all ball.
You know,
it's just not that serious. So that's what happened with that whole world. It sort of snowballed into.
Yeah, I mean that's the number one thing that bugs us all about John, right? That he takes himself so seriously, and it's not just ball busting. I mean, that's kind of what I wanted to have Earl on and talk about the roast stuff too. Is just the basic fact, the basic premise that all of this should just be like ball busting.
Well, yeah, it is for John. When he does it, it is just ball busting. When it comes at him, though, it's a different game.
Yeah,
correct.
He's skin, so it's okay for him to bust your balls, but yeah, he's not. You're not allowed to do the same to him to a degree. But as we know from roast, and I would ask Earl that, like he always said, you would roast people that you know and are friends with, because they knew you the best. They knew everything about you, which made it juicy. Like that is the point. You want to go to the darkest, deepest depths of what that person is.
Hey, let's not forget also that there's been many motherfuckers beat up over a little roasting, okay? And so that's something else to consider. Goddamn roasting can get you killed.
But it's been around forever, man. I mean, we're talking fucking the Dean what's his name? Goddamn.
Dean Martin roast. Yeah.
What was that crew? Man, my brain's really fucking
the Rat Pack. The Rat Pack.
Thank you. The entire Rat Pack, Don Rickles, all those guys showing up, Lucille Ball,
Marty Feldman.
You're obsessed with Marty Feldman. I don't.
It's called a running joke, dude. It's called a running joke.
Anybody in the history of the world bring up Marty Feldman?
That references Marty Feldman.
Honk is the only guy in the world that ever brings that name up, and you bring it up a lot.
Because it's just the most kind of Jewish name that I can think of right off the top of my head.
I didn't know if it's the eyes. You just like the eyes are always popping in your mind. You just see like bullying like fucking guppy eyeballs.
Well, man, you know, he was a staple in my youth, him and Burt Reynolds and those type of people. So, yeah.
Well, you could bring up Shmuel Buckman. You could be like the guy without eyelids. Like you could bring up him, Shmuel.
Yeah, you're right. I'm dating myself. That's okay.
You dating yourself. You
I don't have any years left, so my time will be gone.
Who's buzzing? That's you, Spurg.
Okay, let me mute.
Yeah, that was Spurgy. You're doing the buzz thing.
I muted myself after that. Yeah, is it still doing it?
Yeah, just
it's good now.
It's good.
Okay, thanks. Sorry.
You know, my problem with the Dabbleverse is it starts to get into real life.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like we all talk shit on the internet. Twitter, like I get on Twitter, I'll be on a flight and I'll just there'll be a person with one follower and I'm like, fuck you, you piece of like I'll get caught up in it. I don't care. I think it's funny and it's almost like playing a video game for me.
Yeah.
But when
exactly right. I've never really understand that. How it is that people get so serious about being made fun of on Twitter, getting fucked with. Like at least he does. He seems like he gets hurt sometimes, but for the most part, like that's how everybody should look at all of this stuff. Discord, Twitter, the shows. It is like a video game, and you should not take it seriously. If you take it seriously, you are a lolcow.
You're gonna lose. Yeah,
that's yes.
If you're
that's what I was gonna say.
And everywhere you go, you got a chip on your shoulder. You're the lolcow. Just FYI. Yeah, Spurgy.
And that's a fair point. Yeah, if you don't carry that chip, and if you do, and people know it, and you react to it, that's going to be one of those things. And yeah, you got to steel yourself, man. Honk, you know, I let MSIP get to me when we were first talking about some people.
But you've grown since that moment. Look at you now. You're a goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I appreciate that, man. So at least somebody notices other than my mom.
You're a sex dinosaur?
Jokes, hilarity. Give us another number on the list.
Goddamn, a little bit. Shit. Do we know what we need? We need to fucking implement a laugh track, I think.
Yeah, it's some more cheers too.
Right.
Hit the like button or whatever the fuck you say.
It spills over into real life where people are getting doxxed and people are being arrested and people are being sued. Like this actually happens in this whole Dabbleverse world. Yep. So I'm like, I'm not kidding about for like 2,000 people that like these podcasts. The biggest Dabbleverse podcast gets a couple thousand views. That's it. It's just not enough meat on the bone for me to really get in there.
Jump in.
But it spilled over to the point where like I was watching literally live. I was watching. Somebody had a stream on Friday night at Rodney's. Was it you?
Yeah, the Shuli Net.
No, it wasn't your stream. It was a different stream.
You're watching from a live fucking show.
Which should be
Listen.
Whoever streamed the show should be kicked out.
Of course.
You can't. Also, the people are booing and throwing stuff at him. Somebody jumped up on stage. Security should have shot that guy in his fucking head. What are you doing? Where's the security guard? at Rodney's.
Well, Anthony had more guns that night.
I wish it was pandemonium.
Yeah, it was
as they say.
It was chaotic. It wasn't a Shuley stream. It was a different stream.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, there were
somebody
couple
had a
people
stream
doing that.
going
We
on.
were covering it live though the whole night.
Yeah, I was.
Nobody cares about Shuley and the Shuley Network. They can go fuck themselves. No, that was a good point though, as far as like having multiple live streams running at I mean, we talked about that. Like if that was a whole setup, the entire fucking thing, because like how else do you have multiple tripods set up filming it and you have people on stage right next to them? Like that doesn't happen. Like, is that a setup? The entire thing. Spurg, you're the one yapping about that, right? The entire thing being a setup?
It wasn't just me, but there's other people that think so.
Bolster your argument. There's even these guys are like, how does that even happen? That doesn't happen. That does not happen at gigs. There's none.
That's what I mean. Like there was so many cameras out. There was so many people around. That shit gets shut down right away. Bars, comedy clubs, concert venues. Smaller venues, not like big arena shows. They don't like that shit. They don't want you leaking out the set. People paid to see that, and that's not what's supposed to happen. So it's weird. That's one. Is that everybody? Tommy Jordan's setting up a fucking tripod? Never gonna fly at a private show. That isn't arranged beforehand. You know, like I would almost bet that Tommy and John arranged some shit. But
Whoa.
Also, or with the club or something, you know what I mean? Like they let him up on stage to, you know, harass a performer. That doesn't go down. It's Anthony, like Earl just said, Anthony taking the mic and introducing John. That's not okay. There's so many things that just was not okay with this entire night. It could be there could be an argument that there are some people let the chaos. It was controlled chaos in a way.
To a degree, except for
that nobody's hardly talked about from that night, which I think, in my opinion, was the best part of the show, was Vince the lawyer tearing this fucking Boomhauser a new asshole, or just trolling him so hard he made him look pathetic. What the fuck's this guy's name?
Anthony Zenhauser.
Yeah, Zenhauser. Yeah, Vince the lawyer did a masterful job on him.
As usual, he trolled well. He's a professional
He's
troll.
a good little troll.
No, there's a lot of fuck yous. What are you talking about?
I don't. You know what?
There was a lot of fuck
All
yous.
the quadrant I was in, they were yelling like, "Do your act." Yeah, that's another asshole that hopped up on stage.
Did they ask you to? Who asked you to intro him, or you just decided?
No one fucking asked me.
Michelob Ultra times 50.
That guy. No, the host of the show was talking about me. Saw me in the crowd and knew I was there. And
of course, yeah.
Started talking about me, and he kind of motioned with the mic, and I was right there, so I just got up. Yeah. He handed me the fucking mic. I didn't fight it away from him, and I gave John a nice intro.
It was great.
I was like, you know, that's it. I go treat him nice, don't heckle him or anything.
Well, you did say that,
back.
which was nice, but it was 180 people there that were just there that hated him. They fucking hate this guy so much, and most of these people are 60 years old plus. It's the most chaotic thing. And Anthony, the amount that you tweet about black people jumping up on cop cars, that's what these people are. That's all. They're the same exact energy. These people are fucking the black people jumping up and down.
But it's only one person, Stuttering John. Right? The black people, it's all white.
Right. And most of those people made it there on time. So that's not fair.
NRG is.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it did kind of actually have that feel as far as the fire everybody had going. It did kind of feel like that. Like the black, I mean, Anthony ended up being the black guy, though, right? He's the only one that socked somebody because he got pissed off. Allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah, he's Italian. He's black adjacent. He's, you know, pretty close to it himself.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony types out when he has dyslexia.
So I'm trying to understand this. So John goes up there. Stuttering John, if you guys don't know, anybody watching this, from the Howard Stern show, he was the voice of the David Letterman show for a while. I believe.
Jay Leno.
Jay Leno, sorry, whatever. So whatever it is, I don't do my research, but he's just has sort of fallen into this world where, and I've seen peripherally, he'll be like, I'm done with the Dabbleverse, I'm never going to be in the Dabbleverse again, and then he's right back there again. It's like, why torture yourself? I couldn't imagine like the anxiety that I would feel if everybody, and a lot of people hate me. There's at least 150 people in the chat right now that are calling me a fucking gay bitch right now. Okay, and let them go, let them have fun. But I need at least 50% of the people to like me.
Right.
I don't know that I can continue with a career if I didn't have those sort of ratios.
You're not successful.
Yeah, I mean, and we were arguing with Ava on Monday about that for some reason Ava thinks that John has fans. I think Ava is the only person that thinks John has fans. It's like it's 9 to 1, you know what I mean? People that hate his guts versus fans.
Easily.
I don't know why. Well, I guess Ava is his only defender, so that's the only person that ever sticks up and says
she's his advocate.
Yeah, she advocates for him. We also call that ball washing.
Mm-hmm.
She was over committing on the laughter for the clip. Sometimes I am torn. Like I don't know if she's trolling John. There is it's the level of it. I don't know to what extent is the trolling and to what extent she actually does probably have some type of compassion for him, even though he's a goof. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Is that or she's corn dogging him, right?
Full on just fucking with him just to fuck with him because whatever.
And for people that don't understand what corn dogging is where you just sit there and it's a troll in the way that you always agree with them. You're always just absolutely ball washing them. You're always just, you know what I mean? Everything about them is the greatest and the best. And you're just juicing them up. So they have like this false sense of reality. Like they think your words actually beef them up to the point where they're like, yeah, I am the best. I am the greatest. I absolutely. I'm always right. You're right. I'm right. Yeah. Right.
Correct. Yeah, no, that's what I was. Man, it's suspicious behavior.
Sus. It's sus, yo. Damn, that's hardcore, Stevie. He needs the Matthew Ship. Ava needs the Matthew Ship. Didn't they off him? Wait a minute.
They did. Yeah, on the fence.
What do you mean they did it on the fence?
They strung them up on the fence. I don't know. They left them on the fence, barbed wire fence, or beat them on one or something.
No, that don't sound great. Not a great time.
Real quick before you play. Yes, Labyrinth, I do think that. So yes, Manning and brown nosing is akin to corn dogging. Good idea, boss. Yeah, yes, boss. It's good job, boss. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's gonna work out great, boss.
Exactly.
Oh, you can't conceal carry anymore.
I don't live here anymore. New York's a fucking pussy state.
Oh, okay. Who is
the answer for that? He did not have a firearm on him. We all had wondered that at the time if he was like packing. Apparently, yeah. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Duh. Yeah, it's a state issued thing, and of course, no state issued concealed carry works in any state like California or New York. Duh. Yeah, exactly. They don't allow that. Fucking blue states.
Guy, do you know the guy?
He's some internet fucking troll guy. He just is. I don't even know his name offhand.
Yeah.
Gavin told me his name, but I forgot it.
So he comes up to you and he's like, "You're a fucking racist piece of shit.
Yeah, racist, pedophile.
All these. So he's reading your bio.
You fuck trannies. This, that. It's like,
so this guy really knows you.
No, in depth, in and out. Unlike you, he did his research.
He did his research on you, Anthony.
Oh shit!
And you, because I saw the reaction, was he wearing Google glasses or one of the Meta glasses?
No, I just noticed glasses. He just had glasses.
So yeah,
on.
he's taping and he's getting a reaction. You're kind of like having fun out there. There's a moment where you're like, your face kind of goes, "What?" Like,
yeah, I'm like, who are you? Like, what are you doing?
And then see, but people are saying you punched. You didn't punch the guy.
No, I went to grab his glasses off his face.
Yeah,
and in doing so, I think my thumb might have jabbed into his lip or something.
Yeah,
it was a measured response to shit. And you know, all these
we
fucking
heard that
pussies.
before.
They're all tough guys, especially in this fucking Dabbleverse.
Yeah.
They're all tough guys.
Well, that's us.
I'm going to kick this one's ass. Fuck that. If I see this guy, he's dead. Fuck that.
Yeah.
There's an altercation. I give a measured response that I'm pissed or, fuck you.
Yeah.
And everyone just sue him, have him arrested. Dude, all these pussies. You settle something like a guy.
I agree.
Someone's in your face. They're giving you shit. You deal with it. Like a
agree.
man,
I
not
agree.
bringing in anyone
Well, it's
else.
also if you're talking that type of shit to somebody's face,
yeah,
it should be expected. Now, look, that's not the world we live in. Like the world we live in, you know who it's run by, and
say it. Everyone here is friendly.
No, it's okay. No, it's all right. No, we'll have the lights go up.
Yeah. Everyone needs lawyers, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but so this guy gets in your face, you fucking grab his glasses.
Yeah.
You didn't actually hit him.
Smash his glasses.
And you smash his glasses. Are you being sued by this guy now?
I don't know. I don't care.
You don't know.
Shit. What's his glasses worth? It's gonna break me.
No, I was watching Gavin last night, and he didn't know the guy's name either. So he must have sent him the clips so that he could watch that, which is kind of funny. Gavin did not know his name. That's so. Anthony did not have a firearm. And yeah, I mean, we've talked to ad nauseum about this, but I think a lot of people are in agreement. Yeah, two things can be true. You can have a guy come up in your face and you can deal with it like a man, and you could also be charged with it possibly or sued.
Sure.
You saw what Anthony said there. He doesn't. So what? What is he going to do? Sue me for glasses or like a cut lip? Oh no! Here's $5. Have a good one. I did try to get CJ to come on. He wants to lay low, folks. Lay low.
I know what that means. He's consulting an attorney. You goddamn straight. You watch. This ain't over.
That or the other option is he's just trying to stay out of the limelight so he doesn't end up catching strays from trolls. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Especially Kuya. I'm sure he's got legions of pests that could be fucking with his real life. So maybe he just wants to stay out of the limelight. Maybe he literally means just lay low and stay out of the headlines. I mean, Will Herren, for example, he was saying, I tried to hook him up with CJ, and CJ said immediately, fuck that guy. He's a Rakeda guy.
Wow.
Oh, really?
So CJ has strong feelings about people. He has strong feelings about Kumia, obviously. He's got strong feelings about Rakeda, obviously. So yeah.
He now has strong feelings about Will.
Yeah, and I have strong feelings about Will too, because nowhere did Will give me a shout out for BYB hooking him up with Ava so that he could get a hold of John to do the interview in the first place. You're welcome, Will, you prick. Thanks for the shout out. Thanks for nothing. He went on 2 shows and never said one word about old Quad Father helping him out. He was even
nothing,
on
Quad.
Yeah, I get nothing. He went on MLC. I think he went on with John and someone else too. Now he's blowing us off because he's got more important things to do, like work for his fucking news station or something like that. No, he said he's still on the field doing whatever he's doing tonight. What time of year is it? Is it baseball time? I'm still on the field.
Yeah.
Baseball, men's baseball.
Yeah.
He said the Raging Cajuns are playing number 2 LSU. So if he's on a field, not a court, then that absolutely means
yeah,
I guess
it is baseball. You're correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna get beat up tonight. LSU's pretty salty. Yeah, LSU's good.
At baseball, yeah, they won the whole shebang, the World the World Series of college, right?
Yeah, it was the shit.
Yeah. Stevie Lou said Will Herren sucks because he goes on BYB. That was like 2 or 3 days ago. And then all of a sudden he was on MLC. Now what do you got to say about Will Herren? Ball washer.
Ball washer.
Yeah. Now I bet he has different thoughts about Will Herren, right? Because his daddy Brennan went and found Will Herren to have him on for an interview. How coincidental. All of a sudden he matters now. I bet Stevie Lou doesn't have nothing nasty to say about him at this point. Ball washing asshole.
Now he had him on a long time ago. Long time.
Oh
ago.
yeah. When the whole steel toe stuff was going
Right.
on.
Yeah.
Right. When Stevie Lou thought he could get something out of him or use him for something, he loved him.
Precisely.
Now he hates him. Funny how that works, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, technically, if somebody gets in your face, that's assault. If they come up to you, and that's what the law is.
That's what the law is. This guy's a fucking retard. If someone comes up to you and gets in your face, that's assault.
That's assault. If they come up to you,
yeah, I mean,
well, technically, if somebody gets in your face, that's assault. If they come up to you, and that's what the law is. If I come up to you in a way where you feel like you're in danger,
Run up on me.
That is assault. You have the right.
What's the show IQ for TSN right now?
I mean,
yeah, let's.
What the fuck, man? If somebody comes in your face, that's assault. No, it isn't. It's not
not-
assault
wait,
until
wait,
a fucking finger touches you or you spit on somebody.
No, wait, Spurg. If someone comes in your face, that is assault.
Wait, no, I don't want that. I just realized what's going on here. Stop that.
No, technically,
Slap
if
the
someone
dicks
comes
away.
in your face, that is assault. All right.
That's true. Get salt and battery.
Host IQ is a 6. All right. No, we're all right
Well,
there.
we're taking 2 off of that just because of Zenhauser just now.
If someone comes in your face, that's assault. Well, comes up in your face or comes on your face? Like, which one are we talking?
They come in your face.
I don't know. Maybe it is assault because he's got a beard, and that would be a fucking mess, wouldn't it?
That's true, right? It's all that hair that's sticking in your nose.
He's been assaulted a lot, from what I hear.
By Godfrey.
Nothing.
Other. Yeah, I don't know what he.
Okay, got it. You guys are not
along with the laugh track. We need a boo.
Laughing hyenas. I thought we talked about being a pack of hyenas. No, not cheering. That's the wrong button. You should
wrong one. Yeah, let me get the laugh one. Never mind.
No, you got a lot of buttons there, but I don't think any of them have a laugh track involved. Nice. Yeah, there we go. That actually works.
That works. Okay.
That's pretty much what you gave me was a crickets. There we go. Car crash. You got that one too. Filet-O-Fish, gifted. What BYB podcast membership? Beep, 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 beep. Thank you very much, Filet-O-Fish. Thank you for God. I'm gonna have to start keeping track of yours because you keep giving us one at a time, but they're adding up one at a time like that.
It all adds up.
Right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. But no, coming up to someone's face is not assault. Just FYI, that is not the law. Maybe he wants it to be the law because of what you were talking about earlier. Vince the lawyer getting up in his face and just getting near him. Maybe he wants that to be enough of a reason to be like socking people in the face.
He punked him out. Vince the lawyer punked him out.
I wouldn't argue that. I would not argue that.
And New York City is very. I mean,
I
come
don't
on,
think it is just talking shit. I don't know that he was assaulting you. He was verbally
talking shit.
He was talking shit. Which, by the way, I'm just from a generation where if somebody's talking shit, you fucking give him a little smack.
That's it.
And
Thank
then
you.
it ends there. And I completely agree with you. I had a thing that just went viral a few weeks ago on everywhere, where I got into an argument with a guy after a comedy show. Guys like heckling, screaming, sort of threatening everybody in the club. And I'm just hammered, dude. I'm with my new girlfriend. I have balls. And I'm fucking like, disgusting. I'll fight everyone here. I was like, shut the fuck up, pussy. He's like, meet me outside. And I was like, all right, I'll meet you outside. And then I swear, I thought he was going to be gone by the time I got outside.
Yeah.
He was in a fucking karate stance when I got outside.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, we got into a thing. He ended up throwing some leg kicks at me. And I'm fucking, then he backed down pretty quickly and started walking away. And I was like, well, it's just fizzled out and us just calling each other pussies. It sucks. It just
You're a pussy. No, you're a pussy. So actually, Luis J. Gomez seems like he would fit right into the Dabbleverse. A lot of talk, no action. Once again, is that all that ever happens in 2026? Maybe it's just all you East Coast boys are a bunch of pussies. Maybe that's the problem. East Coast, fucking weak sauce bitches out there. All talk, no fucking action. Pathetic. Except for we know one guy that is a kind of a hittable face. Kevin Brennan has gotten to some altercation.
There's a couple hittable faces in the Dabbleverse, man.
Well,
one Herren,
especially.
Brennan.
Yeah, Stevie Lou. I thought you said
Stevie
he
Lou.
was not our friend.
He's punchable.
He's
Did you need me to instruct you to tell you that he's not our friend, or could you?
Well, I
figure that
try
one
to follow. I try to follow all the show guidelines and everything, but yeah, he's punchable.
Yes, he's more than punchable. He's nunchuckable.
Mm-hmm.
He's a real end chucker.
He's going to be at Vegas. He's going to be at Vegas. That's going to be cool.
Oh, Stevie Lewis?
Yeah, he's getting on the bus tomorrow. By the time he gets there, it'll be starting.
I was gonna say, I highly doubt he'll come to that. I don't think he would have any friends there. So come on out. I don't give a fuck. The more the merrier, but you could stand in the corner by yourself like Joey C did the first year, from what I understand. Nobody talked to him. He just sat in the corner by himself, him and Mrs. C, lonesome.
Memories.
Well, I've heard a little birdie chirping saying that Joey C's got a full paid vacay out at Hackamania. Someone paid for him to come out. I think someone set up a GoFundMe or some shit for him to come out.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be great. Carmex too, maybe, or Carmex is not going. That's a definite.
Well, actually, that's a very interesting question, because now we have Carmex getting together with Michael Ray Bauer. Bauer went on with Carmex. I think Carmex is probably going to go on his show too in return. And wasn't that the deal originally, that if we can get Carmex and Michael Ray Bauer to Hackamania, that I think Melton said he would pay for their airfare and hotel room if both of them came together and did something together.
Wow. That's big.
Yeah, that's what has to happen. They have to fly themselves out there, and neither one of them's going to pony up the scratch. Carmic's going to have to pay for Bauer. You don't got the money.
Front the bill. Front it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's highly unlikely that that'll actually happen, but you never know.
No, you never
know. Indeed.
You think that Gilly is going to let Carmix off the leash to hang out with his new boyfriend, Michael Ray Bauer? I doubt it.
She's going with him. She's going with.
She has to babysit him.
Yeah.
I don't think she.
I mean, I got a babysitter for my trip to Vegas. I got a babysitter, and I'm not. I know what's going on.
Oh, she might actually want to go. You know who else is going to be there?
Pat Dixon.
Oh, yes. Oh, Mr. Pat Dixon hosting up the old comedy show on the Sunday night, Friday, Saturday night, whatever it was.
Wouldn't that be interesting? Felicia and Carmix there watching Pat Dixon do his set on Friday night. Little Gilly Fish out in the audience doing her.
I love that. I follow her on Twitter, and she fucking puts out shit about letting shit go or not being obsessed with shit, and then 2 days later posts a picture of or makes a post about Pat, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like you are talking about being obsessed or running your mouth. People don't like it when you run your mouth, but then you turn around and just run your mouth about nothing that's relevant. That's why people tell you to shut the fuck up. You're not saying anything that we don't already know. Everything's an epiphany.
For her. It's an epiphany
Yeah.
for her. Yes, absolutely. Actually, I mean, we can kind of go over that. That is an interesting story that happened more recently. It's kind of been outshadowed. I was trying to get Pat Dixon on here for a comment. He did make some comments on Hughesy's show. But I called when I found out about him getting demonetized. And I was trying to figure out, and I made some assumptions that he was getting targeted again by somebody, if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Fuddle. Hi, Ron Fuddle.
Ron Fuddle. Yeah, that guy's a bastard.
Yeah, he's the worst. But I assumed that maybe there was something to that he was getting harassed, somebody trying to take down his channel again like they did in the first place. Previously, he lost his channel for something very similar. They turned him in for ban evasion and like shit like that, even though he was in the free and clear. All right, well, let's go into this story because it is kind of an interesting one. We can get back to that other stuff anytime we want to. That story's sitting there all week long, baby. Rodney's, even though people will probably be bored of it by the time things happened on Monday. And that's the deal. I did kind of just want to get everybody's thoughts on what was the leftovers of the Rodney John stuff. And I don't know. We were busy on Monday night doing other shit. We had Ava and freaking we had other interesting stories to get into. So we didn't actually get to cover the rest of it, but here we are. Let's get into Dixon's story. This is so anyway, Hughes did ask him about what's going on with his channel.
This chemistry. You just unfortunately got yourself via Google AdSense demonetized on YouTube, and the reason you give publicly was because of they said repeated content or something like that.
Reused content is what they said, which I wasn't doing. I mean, like reused content is like, I mean, I got a list of the stuff that they allow and that they don't allow if you're interested. But yeah, it says don't, and then it's like short videos you compiled from other social media websites, collections of songs from different artists, which I don't do. Clips of moments from your favorite show all put together, content uploaded many times by others. And then what you can do, though, is provide commentary, and that's what I did. I'm not doing anything over there there's no reason for it. It's not any kind of rebellious thing or anything like that.
But do you think that, because I remember it was in January that YouTube did announce that they were sort of going to crack down on repeated content and stuff, which I think maybe meant like I've got to say it, clip watching and stuff like that. So do you think that maybe sort of time back into the Dabbleverse stuff?
What you're saying doesn't make any sense, because I mean, if they were going to do that, they'd hit the clippers. Those are the ones providing the clips. They literally provide so much less than none of the clippers are like commentating along with it. So I mean, that would be what they would crack down on. But the thing that I got was not triggered by any kind of algorithm or YouTube or anything. It was by an individual, and there's a way to tell that. So that's definitely what happened. And yeah, it's not related to that, no.
But yeah, and I mean, that's kind of a dumb point, right? Because every single channel watches clips.
That's what I mean. Like, it's hard to say. Didn't he? Am I not hearing this right? Didn't he say he got something from YouTube that said it's because of reused or recycled content? Right?
Yeah,
and blah blah blah. So, any of us, like, we should be getting that trouble. Apple should be
every channel in the Dabbleverse watches clips and reuse content.
That's what I mean. That's why I do agree it could be more of a campaign.
And the other thing is like Pat taking his shows down after he finishes the shows.
Yeah, that's weird.
Because then,
that's what I mean. Okay, so maybe it is that, but I don't know how or why.
No, like my thought is he's getting someone's watching live because he doesn't even have like auto rewind. So somebody's watching live
and reporting right then.
The SD check to happen at the end. He's downloading them, but somehow they're getting it's getting triggered while he's live. So somebody's watching his show live.
That's active campaign. That's an active campaign.
Exactly.
But that's what I mean. Like he privates his video, and that's what I was going to ask you next. I'm sorry about the SD check, because that's what it would be, right? Like you would have to go through the check. Oh, you're using so and so's too much of their content, and you get a warning. And ain't none of these clippers going to do anything about it. Yes, yeah, I agree with you, dude. Somebody's watching live and fucking. All right, here it is. Let's hit him. As soon as he's playing a karmic stream, as soon as he's playing a right.
And then when it goes through the SD check, it's getting caught because it's already been turned in. Exactly. It has to be, but I mean, I have some more evidence to possibly back that up too. So let's check it out.
Haven't got to the Clippers yet. You know, like if you look at the big man from Home Alone 2 who went into politics, he didn't go straight ahead to the Ayatollah of Pepsi Cola. Don't laugh, Lemmy. We're trying to speak the Pat. And all that sort of shit. So he took his time to get there. So I think they're gradually going to start going after people. We'll see. It could be a rough 2026 for a whole.
I mean, that's not true, right? From what we've seen, that's not the case. I don't know specifically what they were talking about cracking down on more, but it does not seem to be clipping. It does not seem to reuse content. Otherwise, all of these channels would be gone.
Like, it's AI content is what he's referring to, and not just like thumbnails and stuff. It's the egregious AI content where it's a voice, like for example, the Attenborough model. You know, you hear that. I hear that in other fake documentaries that are on YouTube that are 100% AI generated. It's a GPT script fed through an AI voice that has a bunch of repetitive AI generated clips. That's the shit that YouTube's trying to crack down on as far as like regurgitated repetitive content. It's not what Hughesy's referring to here as being like, oh, we're watching the same clip. Like you watch the same clip and I watch this. He's not. It would also be a break of YouTube's terms of service if Pat was just straight up reposting a live stream as if it was another video after having a live stream. You know what I mean? Like that's repetitive content. If I cut the same 10-minute video over and over and try to farm, you know what I mean? That's repetitive content. I think this is more nefarious than that. I don't think this is just a YouTube catching him doing something and making an error.
Yeah, and coincidentally, he already has somebody that has been targeting him, doesn't like him, and got his channel taken down previously.
Well, he has two people now, at least, and they're alts
that's dating that person. Exactly.
Right. And maybe a person in two or because that Jesse Angel chick seems to be firmly planted in the Karmic X camp for some reason, which is weird.
Yeah, most people seem to hate her guts, so I'm glad. Fuck that bitch. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about her. I just said that. Why not?
Yeah, well, same. I don't. She made trouble in the Melton Discord too, so you know.
Seems like a pain in the ass.
A bunch of people.
Usually, with all due respect, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Neither does your face.
No big deal. You just don't. I mean, like that's just not what it is. Like we're gonna work our way up from the people who are maybe barely in violation of watching clips. People watch clips all over the internet. It's not just the Dabbleverse. People put a clip on and talk about it. It happens everywhere. So I mean, they're not gonna start dealing with that. It's ridiculous. The thing that I got popped for, the reused material and stuff, that's like if you cut up episodes of The Office and go, here's all the best scenes from The Office. And especially if you don't provide any commentary, or if you're like, here's my greatest hits list, and you put, all your favorite Aerosmith songs and shit.
Good show, The Office. Did you ever see that time that somebody said something kind of ridiculous, and then somebody looked at the camera and goes, that was funny stuff?
I like that. I thought The American Office was great.
It was every joke the exact same over and over.
Being demonetized, like, it didn't hurt really because of super tips. Super tips is a great thing. Like, I had an amazing week this past week, demonetized as hell on YouTube, but I had some really good nights, some $1,000 tips and stuff. It was really awesome. People are, they like to use super tips, and thank God, that it's there, because otherwise you just are screwed, at YouTube's whim.
Exactly. And the scary thing is that YouTube keeps changing the rules, where like last year they said they were easing up on the censorship for swearing, but then does that mean if you put out Pat Dixon's cunts of the week that they're then going to 5 months later censor it?
All right. Jesus Christ. Easy. What the fuck, man? But anyway, I think we get.
He was drinking.
And you can rub that into Ronald Fuddle's face that you made multiple thousands of dollars the days after you lost your monetization. So, I mean, it probably feels pretty good to be able to rub that into Felicia's face. I like that, man. Rub it into her face every chance you get that she can't take you down, and she can't take away your money because you still got super tip. Yeah, bitches. I think last time he lost he got demonetized. I don't think he had super tip, or if he did, not enough people were watching him on
super tip wasn't a thing yet. In fact, I think that's one of the things that precipitated. Well, yeah, he was Rumble exclusive, and I think this is probably one of the incidents that precipitated super tip, or at least gave Melton the notion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, cheers to that, homies. Yeah, got him. So good job on your $1,000 nights. That was pretty good shit.
You get in trouble for that.
Right, yeah.
So I don't do anything that goes near any of that stuff. Like, long story short, look, somebody's fucking with my channel, I mean, there's no other way to say it, because nobody would come across my channel on accident or be under the impression from watching me do streams that I'm doing something that is what do you call it, that is that.
Yeah,
it's impossible to think that. It's very clearly what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
That's why when people are like, why don't you leave your videos up? It's like, motherfucker, I mean, how easy do you want me to make it? It's like, it doesn't matter. I've done nothing wrong. You can keep your nose clean. You can follow all the rules, and people can still fuck with your channel.
Yeah. Ugh.
And I don't, and again, and I haven't the slightest idea who, I mean, like, I assume people get mad or some shit like that. Maybe it's Tom Myers.
They're trying to take down my channel. Yeah, I have no idea who it could possibly be. Like, who could it be? Who could it be?
We got a fish lunch.
Who wants to take down my channel? I would have zero ideas on that.
Yeah, no shit.
I do have. I mean, I think I know who it is. Do you think you know who it is?
I know exactly who it is. Shamil Buckman.
Yeah, let me pull that up as a matter of fact. I got one more clip we'll watch from this stuff. Then maybe we'll get back to the other shit. Let's see, what do we got here? Why do I? Oh, yeah. Where is this? Why is that not there? Weird. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Yeah. So anyway, Felicia was going on to MLC. Yeah, I know it's fine. It's almost like just fill in the time with words.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I mean. Like I didn't have anything ready to say.
Yeah, no worries, man. Of course, Felicia went on an MLC and they celebrated the demonetization. They're trying to take away my channel. And as we know, Kevin Brennan couldn't have been happier. But also, the person we assume is going after his fucking channel.
I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that.
By the way, the Rodneys, look who's here, Chad, your old gal pal.
What's up?
What up? Hey, I so horny. Someone owes me an apology. Came to the fact that you didn't have Felicia and Keanu on today, you're losing your fastball. Oh yeah, speaking of that, Felicia, Pat Dixon lost his monetization on YouTube.
I don't know.
My sources are saying, you can't send him super chats, or you can't buy memberships at his channel anymore.
Oh fuck yeah!
Because he's too edgy. He don't play by the rules. He's too edgy. He don't play by female male rules. He doesn't play by Dr. Phil relationship rules. He doesn't play by YouTube rules. He likes it over at locals, where you can do what you want. You can put your hands on a lady in an untoward fashion.
He's like the last lone gunslinger.
Yes.
He's out there.
He should have Clint Eastwood music.
Why are they saying this about Pat? Pat is not edgy. What? And you seen her reaction to it? Oh, fuck yeah. Like, she's all excited about it. But she's pretending like she doesn't know. But she already knew this, dude.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, dude. This is where she wants to be sitting when this shit happens. For her, and it's stupid, attacking Pat Dixon gets her on MLC, which, as we all know, gets you paid. But by the other side of the token, the blacks, Pat Dixon made thousands of dollars because he lost his.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
In the long run, it's still a net loss. You know what I mean?
Is it though? She's attacking Pat and getting money for it. In her mind, that's a fucking win.
For him, it's a net loss in the long run.
Oh yeah,
regardless.
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, is there that many people that are using the super chat system on YouTube versus Dixon super tips? I don't think so. I think everybody that tips Dixon does tip through super tip for the majority of it.
Right, because he was right on.
He was out, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you got a point there. All right, fair enough. Yeah, for some reason
there might be memberships like that's what's hurting people who gift memberships like Lapin Mystic and Filet Fish. That's gonna hurt because those aren't gonna reoccur. So that amount of income is what fell off. And for me, Felicia's being very short-sighted here and just fucking with Pat just to get this attention and whatever else comes along with being close to Brennan, which
she's not. So you think it has to do with Brennan? I just think it's still the vendetta that she's.
Oh well, no, there's multiple things here. Like Felicia isn't stupid; she's planning. There's a lot of advantageous things for her doing what she's doing. That's why she's going to do it. Including keeping Karmic around.
What's that? Keeping Karmic around?
Yeah, including keeping him around because that's extra money. He's so broken and wants the feeling of self-worth that any crumbs that Felicia throws to him, he's on the hook. I've been there. That's why I really I have a problem with women. Like women, I fall in love with them real quick. And that's what happened to Karmic here.
She's just a psycho bitch. That's a fact.
And a guy with a weak, mind and a lack of self-worth.
I thought he had a high
perfect
IQ.
Storm.
That's what the list of people said.
High IQ.
Sorry, my cursor's.
Yeah, excuse me, I was coughing too. Oh, boy.
That's his fucking show. He should wear one of those long duster coats. That guy's got it. He's got all the answers.
He does have one of those long coats. I think he flashes his genitalia with it. Bam!
Well, I got to make a couple extra bucks on the
Was it
side.
was it the thing that Chad and everybody on YouTube was having a problem with, where there was a glitch? Was it that?
No. That was all cleared up. This from last night. It was all cleared up by then.
Oh, well, then this is fantastic news.
No, but he'll be like, I still got super tips.
Right.
All right, Gilly, what's your take on Rodney's? Go ahead.
Well, back when I was, working my way up the rung of the ladder of the
Are
comedy.
you talking about Rodney's, not Ronnie not Dangerfield.
That's right.
But yeah. So just her getting all excited about that, it's pretty obvious, right?
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, this is good news. You know, like, ugh.
Cheering for him losing. Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to play it and see if I could drop the needle on it. But I did see her talking about this on her weird little stream she does, where she.
Well, that's what I mean, and she's like one of those fucking guru buys into that shit kind of thing, like whatever, your mindset and blah blah blah, and whatever you put out in the universe is what you get back. But right there, gloating about Pat Dixon's loss. How do you not think that's going to deal you some bad karma back in the universe? You know what I mean? That's by your own fucking logic. You're being mean and having negative thoughts towards somebody in your past. Like, that isn't going to bring negative shit back to you. So, forever not going to be happy as long as you're upset with other people like that. Sorry, welcome to my therapy talk or whatever the fuck. my psychological breakdown of dabble broads. Speaking of, any broads out there, hit me up in the DMs. I got a lot of free time on my hand recently, so. What the fuck are you doing, man? I can't keep vamping like this. Are you frozen? Am I frozen? Life frozen?
No, I just can't find the timestamp. I know I had it written down. It pissed me off. Anyway, she did
Lost it. No.
She did talk about fucking knowing that he was demonetized and just bragging about it. And for some reason, I can't find the fucking timestamp. That's all right. We'll get back to what we were talking about before. But I did want to just take an aside and just point out the fact that, yes, indeed, this bitch is a psycho and still taking down Dixon's channel, which is really fucked up. And we all know that's exactly what's happening. But yeah, she's trying to play coy. I guess she didn't play too coy there on MLC, cheering for it, but also pretending like she didn't know it happened. But I had already seen her gloating on the show the night before. She did some shitty show and was talking about it and was like, oh, demonetize something about demonetization, blah, blah, blah. She was putting feelers out there, almost kind of like Pat was doing back to her on Hughesy's show. It's like they're still arguing without like really talking about each other. It's kind of fucking weird. Yeah. And I'm not saying Pat's a weirdo for it. He's kind of the victim of the whole thing, I feel. But still, you just got to point out the fact that she is a psycho and she's still coming after him and he is the victim, period. End of story. I don't believe that she ever was abused. The only person that was ever abused, the only bitch that was ever hit by Pat was Geno, right?
Yes.
I think that's the case. That's the main point, man. That's the main point I wanted to make. Indeed. But yeah, getting back to the John thing. I don't know if you caught this, but he was going on and on and on about how he had a second. Now the first 2 days, he never brought up anything about having a second act.
No, not at all. And I don't know where this idea came from that he got. I have no clue where it popped up and got in his head. But now, yes, there's this like new thing he's kind of pretending that he had in the barrel, like he had a fucking another shot in the barrel. Get the fuck out of here, man! I'm not buying it, John.
Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? We don't believe that shit for a second. Not a chance that maybe there's a slight chance that happened. Let's go over it because there is a clip of someone else talking about it. Geno, the bitch in question. But let's hear it from John himself.
I know Clay didn't like what I did. Look, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I don't hold anything against them. We all are, no big deal. Not mad at Clay for having a different opinion than me. I'm not. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. And last I checked, we're in the United States of America. We're in America.
It's America.
And we could have our opinions. Should have done that. He should have done that. Well, I think he should have done that. Don't matter. At the end of the day, I'm the boss of me. To quote a little kid saying, I will do what I deem to be the best solution. And what I did on that stage was gold. Because they all wanted it to go this way, and I went this way.
He went the other way.
And that's what you're supposed to do. You don't perform for them like a clown. And the one thing I know that Keanu saying that there was no second act. Keanu, no offense. I love you, but you have no idea what I was going to do next. You don't. I never told you. And I never planned on telling you. There was going to be a second act. Doom was right. And thank you, Doom, for your support. Skull.
Yeah, I'm sure he supports you.
There was going to be a second act. But Tommy Jordan took that away from y'all. I was planning to stay on that stage for 20 to 30 minutes unless
that there was a second act by ripping up the papers, right?
Yeah, right. That's what I mean. Like that would have been his second act was him ripping up the papers and not Tommy Jordan stealing his moment or whatever.
I mean, he's just trying to make us believe that he had something else to go. I would be very curious. He would be able to tell us like what his second act was, but he's yet to give us any insight to what that possibly could have been. So that's what also when you bring it up, you would be like, "Oh, this is what I was gonna do," but no.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like like just like Chad and everybody else, when they got something to show, they show. He doesn't have anything to show. He's not, oh, you would have missed out on this joke and then gave half a joke. You want the punchline? Super tip me, or whatever the fuck. He didn't have anything. He didn't prepare. He's lazy.
Yeah, I mean, he would have a list of, so what is he saying? That he wrote all of this second act himself? Or did he enlist people? Let's hear.
That happened. Unless I was assaulted. And Mark Youssef, listen to me. I don't give a frog's fat ass if you say I'm banned from your club. Because you know what? I don't want to perform in your fucking club when I can't feel safe. When you allow your security to fucking take me. On tripods, no less. On tripads.
Tripads.
Yeah, I would have been on stage for a while. I would have soaked it all in.
Those are iPads on a tripod? That's a tripod. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So, I mean, if he got up there and he saw tripods with fucking filming him, wouldn't you just say like, all right, well, I'm not doing this if I see tripods with filming me. I'm not doing this set. Why wouldn't you just say it? I see you guys recording me out there. I'm not doing the set till you put your phones down. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's up to him to say that because apparently the club wasn't taking charge of it. So,
yeah, if he looked around the room and saw that, I guess we could ask Earl what he thinks about that too. But I mean, that seems pretty obvious, right? That fact.
Yes,
A lot of trolling to do. But Tommy Jordan took that away from us, from all of you. And he assaulted me. And he stole my property. And Tommy,
assaulted.
This ain't going to go the way you think it's going to go.
Nickel.
Because if anybody knows the Duke, I'm a litigious motherfucker. Don't forget, I'm the one who filed the police report against Raquel Welch.
Yeah, so he's sue happy and he's cop calling happy. But on the other hand, I'm not. I'll go outside with you, Stevie Lou. Yeah, we'll fight, but I won't call the cops. I won't call the cops. But on the other hand, I always call the cops. I'm the guy. I'm very litigious. I always call the cops. Like, which one is it, John? Are you the guy that never calls the cops or always calls the cops? I think he has called the cops quite a bit up to this point.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would also like to point out with all of the footage from Rodney's that I neglected to point out one thing I wanted to catch on him, and it was brought up to me this morning when I was having some conversations with people. John was outside stepping on cracks, even though he's OCD. He had walked right out the fucking front door like there was no problem. He wasn't acting weird or antisocial around anybody like he has some type of fucking... Huh?
Did you see the one clip where he jumped over a crack just one time? I think he knew he was being filmed, so he made a big show of it. But yeah, you're right. He was walking around not paying attention to cracks at all. And then there was one clip of him walking out the front door, and he made this big jump over one crack like that you would easily miss because they were big. They were big concrete sections. Yeah, he's such a dumbass. It's amazing.
To me in the nose. I'm the one who sued Sharon Stone when a bodyguards fucking took some cheap shots at me. Don't think for a minute, Tommy, that I'm not going to file a police report against what you did. It's all on tape with the 19th precinct of Manhattan. And Mark, Youssef, listen, man, you better shut the fuck up about me. You understand? Because you didn't protect me. You let people walk on a stage. You let Pocky walk on a goddamn stage before me to say, now welcome the person we all hate. Oh, yeah, now I'm going to go and be a clown. I'm funny. I'm going to amuse them. After that intro. Are you fucking with me, Mark? And you let a guy walk on stage and assault me and steal my property? I was going to sell those pages.
Yeah, that's the funniest part. Assaulted me. So pulling papers out of your hands and ripping them up. I get maybe the ripping up my property thing, but it's paper. Like, what's the worth of paper? Like, you're going to have to prove that you were going to be able to sell that shit for $1,500 with a signature on it. Nobody's buying that shit. Get a fucking grip, man.
It's not like a fucking set list at a Pink Floyd concert or something, you know. That's a valuable / worthless piece of paper. You know, it's only got value because we put value on it. That ain't going to have any value on it.
It's insane. So apparently he's got a second act and he's starting to forgive. It seemed like he was going to be unforgivable with Clay Dabler bringing up the fact that like him and Ditka both believe that he did the wrong thing. You know what I mean? It seemed like they were in deep shit with him, but apparently it's all good now. Water under the bridge. So moving forward, I guess you're good, Clay. You're good, Clay, because he won't put that on you guys, Keanu and Clay Dabler, for saying that he didn't have a second set. He didn't have a second act. Rev Rage, according to John, Act 2 was about self-cutting girl. Right, but that's not an act. That's just saying... Like, he's trying to make it sound like he had, like he was going to go into jokes or do some other material. I heard him talking about the second, maybe like reading the Vine stuff or whatever. But he's claiming he had 40 minutes worth of material, and that there was a second act that didn't have to involve just reading. That's what I've caught in so far, which is not the case. Obviously, it
And
doesn't
again,
seem
it's
like
old. Like Earl mentioned, it's 10-year-old shit. It's older than 10 years in some cases. Like nobody really gives a. We've heard it's a repetitive joke. You're not going to win over with. I think John could have fucking done show tunes.
we would have already gave up on Anthony. Anybody that knew that shit already would have been like, "Oh, fuck this guy."
Yeah,
What
they'd have
weirdo.
bounced. You know, that's what I mean. Like you're not gonna. You're only making the show boring. It's not even that they expected this and I did that. It's just that you did something that nobody gave a fuck about. You didn't even have enough to get them to make them angry. You know, it's like, oh, I can't believe you said that about Pocky Face or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like there was nothing. And that's why Ant doubled down and was like, yeah, it was awesome. That's why I chewed her hand off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's old news.
Right. Okay, let's go through these. What are we at here? 3 hours? Yeah, maybe just pop through some of these. We got Geno with Grillo. I thought this was insightful. Then we just got a few fast ones to go through. We did notice that Geno changed his tune, right? About the entire situation leading up to it and post set. It does seem like Geno's being a little disingenuous. Seems like maybe trying to win back the love of the boss.
Yeah, well, he's got nothing else.
Anthony's good graces, right?
What else is he going to do? He has no choice.
Kind of feels like that. And in fact, let's just show this real quick. This is actually pretty fun. I got it here somewhere. Boy, I'm being a real fucking retard tonight, aren't I?
You're a little bit slow on the old production, but that's to be expected some days. It is a Wednesday. It is a hump day. We're pushing through. We're humping.
No, I thought it was a picture. It's a fucking video. That's why.
Took a second longer to load.
But Missy B sent in a super chat. I suppose this is the Shule Network.
Ew.
Pretty funny. She gets it. Missy B gets it. And Missy B is a member of BYB now. I don't know if she got one for herself or got gifted one. Either way, she's got one. It's good stuff. Let's hear it.
Anthony in his good graces because he still thinks Missy B checking in here. Thank you, Missy. Geno just revealed what I was suspecting. He needs to keep Anthony in his good graces because he still thinks there's an opportunity to do things with Ant. Comedians of the compound? That ship has sailed at the merger. Delusional.
Yeah. I'm glad Missy said it. I didn't want to say it.
Missy B checking.
That's interesting to hear that, though, from Missy B, who probably has some insight. You know what I mean? Like, I highly likely would assume that has been the case, that they've talked about that shit before. So when Missy B says it, it's probably just fact. You can just take it for verbatim.
Well, and I believe Smuggy Carl down there on the bottom, too. He's like, yeah. You know, I think Carl knew that was a thing and just didn't say anything to or about Geno and good on him for it. He didn't turn it in. He didn't. Yeah, right.
Get in the middle of their relationship with Geno.
Yeah, so good on Carl for that. That's,
about it. I'm sure, right? I mean,
I would want to
say what you want. Like, it does seem like Anthony and Geno are still going to be friends. Like, that's not going to change. But as far as like working together, I think
Anthony gave him so much money,
and they're good with it. We'll call it off. Whatever they had, we're done. And we played last week. We played that clip of Gavin talking about on Chrissy's show. You remember that?
Yes. And how he had coming in and
worth Geno. You are worth nothing. It's very evident by what you've been able to accomplish since you've been gone
Post
from
compound, yeah.
So the only thing keeping you alive and fed was Anthony Cumia. That's
Literally.
that it's done. It's over. Whatever, man.
And that's wild too, man.
I'm not like, yay, Geno's losing. I'm just stating facts. Geno at some point in his career was a good comedian working good clubs. Maybe something changed with him. Maybe I'm not gonna speculate because I don't know what Geno did besides piss people off all over New York City. I know he did that, and it's very obvious because everybody talks shit about him everywhere. There's a reason for it. He burnt many bridges. Yeah. Is what it is.
That's why he's in hot water all the time. He's just a fucking dummy.
Exactly. But yeah, he was on with Grillo. And of course, Grillo's a fan of John or a buddy of John, however you want to say it.
Right on.
He told me, one, how much he paid them, and two, and he's like, here, this is a fair percentage.
Oh, shit. It's starting off. Well,
really good arms. Call me gay, but he does. But Jimmy literally goes up a minute. It's like, I'm not doing this. And I don't blame Jimmy Palumbo, because imagine you know nothing about the Dabbleverse goings on, and you walk up to that. And you're like, what? No. And Jimmy said, I'm leaving. And he got off stage. Another guy, Johnny doesn't have to pay. So right now, Johnny has a door worth about 25 hundo in his mind. And he's giving me and Keanu $50 in his mind and not paying anyone else. Okay. This is all in hindsight. This is how it played out. Okay. So then Palumbo comes off. Johnny goes up there.
So this is the Johnny guy, the host, the guy that set up the booker. This is not John Melendez. So like Labbard was trying to explain earlier, the booker got $2,500, which is kind of funny. It seemed like that wasn't a thing for a moment, but he did end up paying out. This is what I heard. This is what I was hearing when he went on the Shuley Network, which was kind of funny. Listen to this little nuance.
Yeah. No, if you smash John back again, you're not going to give him $2,500 again, right? You'd have to give him less.
Oh yeah, he claimed he got $2,500.
I don't know what's. I gave Johnny the total amount, so I don't know what's spread out to who. So
okay.
Well, I do know that Geno
and once again, when they're talking about Johnny, they're talking about the host, the
Johnny
guy
the Booker, right?
Booker,
right.
So it is kind of confusing when you got two Johns and nobody's explaining the difference between the two guys. So the guy Johnny the Booker, he's running around claiming he got $2,500, even though I've seen him interviewed nowhere, which makes it more confusing because everyone assumes now that they're talking about John Melendez when they say Johnny. So just clearing all that mess up. Let's back it up a little bit.
I gave Johnny the total amount, so I don't know what's spread out to who. So
okay.
Well, I do know that Geno and Keanu claimed they got $50 each, and Geno was bitching about that. And that's why he didn't do the show with John Saturday night, because he only got $50. So,
well,
I mean, that's not on you. That's whoever you give them money.
$50 each. So that means John pocketed $2,400. That's it's a bit much for 10 minutes.
Well, I don't know how you do math there, Mike. Low IQ hosts, Spurg.
Yeah, right. Because that's.
Here's the other clip I got. Ava Riza clipped this one. This was fucking hilarious. And shout out to Ava for catching this. And I'll just play that. Before anyone judges Mark, he said, technically, he hasn't gotten paid. He sent me his PayPal. It is pretty fucking rich. Hear this clip.
I understand. Ghost Crusaders says John just said, John's live right now, that Johnny hasn't gotten paid yet. John said it on his show now.
I was just speaking to Johnny today. So let me see.
Yeah, so there's that. I was just talking to him today. So there's that. They got paid, right? That's what you assume when he says that.
Yeah, you would think.
Here's the catcher.
If he got paid, hold on. Yes. Well, technically, he did not get the money yet, but he sent me his info for I have to PayPal it to him. Yeah.
That not the funniest fucking shit you ever heard in your life? Technically, he hasn't gotten paid. Technically, he hasn't received the money yet. Yeah, he's gotten paid. I just talked to him today. Yeah. Well, maybe not technically. Technically, I haven't paid him, but untechnically, he's been paid.
Untechnically, yes. Technically.
That shit's funny.
You
yeah, exactly. PCBO. That's fucking great. Yeah, Geno got 50 large, got paid well. But the funniest thing is Geno being a little bitch. But he talks about like what average paydays are in this clip. He actually talks about like what an average spot. No, I do have a clip of it. Maybe not in this one. Let's go through the Grillo interview. I think it's interesting. Let's go. Tommy, right off the bat. Tommy Jordan.
Nothing to say. He goes, why don't we have Anthony Cunha come on stage? What? And don't get me wrong, I'm one of Anthony's biggest fans. And Anthony went on stage and gave John an infinitely better intro than Johnny McCarthy could have given him. Infinitely better to finish it up. So then he brings up Anthony, which is such a dumb thing to do unless you're a terrible host who just wants money and you're like, oh, this will be cute. But Anthony, I'll say it again, infinitely better intro, and says, I'm here to hear the squeegee bit. Everyone listened to John. Everyone would have listened to John. But John, can't face the fact that he's like, they came there to hear his greatest hits, and he wants to be like, nah, I'm not going to give them that. Why? Can you tell me why? Because if he just held the paper.
Could you blame Johnny, the Booker guy, for not wanting to make the maximum payday, bring on a few extra people, burn some time, keep people there, make extra money? Like, it all makes sense. Of course you would do that. Why not?
Yeah, no kidding.
You got to lose. Fuck. Why not have Anthony come on, make it even worse, burn up some more time? But yeah, like the Palumbo guy walking off stage after a couple of minutes, that's hilarious. And then of course John doing it, burnt everything, burnt it to a crisp. But he did, like, I think you mentioned that earlier. It's good for promotional reasons. He's boosting the club. He's boosting his own name. Like, did anyone know who the fuck this Johnny Rockets guy was before this? Nope.
Not a clue. But also, in this case, I would say that all publicity isn't always good publicity.
Right. This is like on the club. This is a shambles for the club. They got a lot of good words. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be talking about that place, but not in a good way. What a shithole. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to run it. They don't have security.
I would say this is
shows like everything done. Fuck.
Yeah. It's not as bad as the Villa Roma, but I think the Villa Roma now has a reputation for having a shit show as well, so these guys are tearing up venue after venue, it seems.
Right. Yeah, Anthony, everywhere you go, you leave and
burn it down.
Wreck the place. It's a shithole now. Anthony's been here. It's a shithole. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, man. I hadn't really thought about that, but it's Anthony's fault because everywhere he goes, he is the centerpiece in all of it.
Sorry.
God damn it, don't drop stuff, Spurg. That's not allowed.
Especially when it's glass.
Did you drop in your pipe, you pothead?
No, no, a glass piece that goes
meth
on top of it.
Meth pipe? Is that your glass?
Yeah, meth pipe. Yeah, it's meth pipe. Asshole.
You gasshole. You freaking gasshole. Reverend Rage $2. Can we admit Kumia wanted his cake and eat it too? Yes. But that's the brilliant thing, Reverend Rage. You don't understand. That's what all of these guys are doing. They want to win, and Anthony wants to say that he didn't try to ruin this event, right? While ruining the event, which is it's amazing. And by allowing him up on stage to introduce John in the way that he did, it gave him the excuse. So 3 times, twice leading up to the event and then the intro. So 2 shows he did leading up to it. He was like, no, we're all just going to come out. We're going to support John and his comedy, and we're going to be there. And we already know that his act is dog shit, so we'll just laugh along, play along. And then he goes there and he introduces them almost the same way. So later on, he can say, hey, no, I told everybody, be nice, even though it's his crew, and we all know they were there to fuck with him. I love it, man.
Right.
He does get to eat his cake and have it too, is actually how the saying goes. But I'll forgive you, Rev, for getting it wrong. It's close. Do you want to say it the old-fashioned way, or do you want to say it the new age way? You said it the new age way.
He wants to have his cake and eat it too. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's eat your cake and have it too.
Eat your cake and have it. We're having it.
We're doing it. We're having it.
Bro, he couldn't make eye contact. He couldn't face him. It was the worst. And he did 11 minutes and got off. And he's like, and he had the here's a little spy report. And I may be good friends with the owner, Mark, who sent me more money yesterday. He told me 1, how much he paid them, and 2, and he's like, here, this is a fair percentage. So if you don't understand, I got about friggin' a good 15-20% of what they were getting. Okay, which I deserved. Yeah. And I don't care if I'm speaking out of school. And he said, and in a letter from John, what's that go?
You know what John got?
I can imagine. No, because I think the booker took a lot of it.
What is an essay a featured comedian get these days for doing a set? Like if you went down and did the Comedy Cellar, or
if you're saying for a weekend spot pay, I'm pretty sure weekend spot pay last I was like doing it on the reg at real clubs, and not that Dangerfields isn't a real club, but I only do produce shows there for the most part. It's like I think weekend pay is like 50 to 100. I'm sure at the better clubs.
So then what the fuck are you bitching about, you fucking idiot? Yeah. Like literally, he just said he's pissed off that he only got $50 to do that event. And if anybody was in a kind environment for themselves, it's Geno, because Geno's kind of loosely associated to Anthony still. So he wasn't going up against the Lions and Bears and
Right. That's what I mean. Yeah. So and he didn't even have to do shit.
Average fucking pay.
Well, that's because Geno also thinks he's an above average comic.
Yeah, he says that, as a matter of fact. It's funny you said.
Oh,
bring that up.
Always okay with John. I don't know if he's okay with me, but I'm just being honest, like I've always been with John. And me and John had a lot of beef in the past.
Backstage, you saw what was going on. Did you talk to John before he went on?
No, I didn't talk to. I did. I did my spot. Then I went down and talked to John. But this is what led to.
Did you have a nice conversation?
Yeah, I have no problem with John now. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Okay, I have no problem with Stuttering John.
He said spade, Geno. Oh, Geno said spade. Wait, damn it, I'm confused now. I don't even know I don't know where to go from here.
Oh, no, we probably may not like me because I said I was a better comedian than him, and if you don't think I am, I don't care. I didn't say I'm a bigger radio personality. I didn't say I'm a bigger draw. All I said was I'm a better comedian than him. That's it. End of discussion.
So, so you shook his hand. Was he nervous or was he pacing back and forth?
So, I mean, there it is. You heard it there. That's exactly what I was talking about. We were just talking about. So, yeah, he's pissed off he got $50, even though he wasn't the draw. He didn't bring anyone to the show. We all know why everybody came to the show. If I would have kept playing the Stuttering John clip from before we were playing, he was saying that I sold out Rodney's. I'm the reason it got sold out. He gave zero credit. He thinks he's the name.
No.
It's insane that he when we checked in had 16 tickets sold. Anthony announces he's going. 170 seats sold out. Gone. Done.
Literally, like you said it earlier, I think it was like 10 to 1 That's literally what that is. You know, actually 11-1. That's technically.
It might have been 99-1. Yeah. Like there was what?
I mean by like literal math. He sold 16 tickets, 10 times that. Yeah, it's fucking awful, dude. That's so bad.
Bodyguard. He had maybe Kiki. Like the numbers were not good for you, John. You did not sell the place out. The fact that Anthony was showing up is why it sold out. Knucklehead.
That's fucked up that an audience member sold more tickets than the show itself. Oh, you know, that's like somebody's going to see a fucking metal band and you find out James Hetfield's in the audience. And you'd rather go to see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Am I confusing you? I'm sorry.
Acting to you. I'm reading the chat like I tell you never to do.
I know. I see why too, because
fucking idiot. I don't know who you are, but Jesus Christ, the king of bad takes in the chat. No, the one I wanted to show was I want to be a regular on John's show. Right. Like I didn't just totally blow that up last week. Quad, you and me, road trip to Vegas. I'm 3 hours too. Yeah, we'll jam to shit music all the way. You know. Hit me up in DMs, dude. Let's talk. That you could park your car at my place and we could cruise down there together. I don't give a fuck.
Eases on gas money.
Well, I could have someone to fill up
in
my
company
with the card. Like it is a pain in the ass for me to pump my own gas 3 times on the way down there.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
All the above. If something bad happened,
that too.
Be a fucking quad when shit happens. Trust me. Not the greatest. So yeah, whatever. Hit me up. I'll hit you up. You hit me up. Let's make it happen. Let's talk.
Or was he just like, no, he was sitting down. He introduced me to his bodyguard or whatever. Nice guy. And I'm like, just have fun, John. It's a good crowd. Y'all have fun. It'll be great.
All right, guys.
And when did it turn? What do you got? So he already had the plan just to go up there and read the.
Yes, Mark Michael, catch up. Yes. To do it again
2 weeks ago.
I know. Give me 5 seconds. Give me a year. Give me 6 months. But yes.
The police report, was that the deal?
Well, that's what he alleges. Well, if I can add one more thing, and this is what pissed me off. I called, just so you can understand the guy, what the problem was from the get-go. So I reach out to that guy, Johnny McCarthy, that day after I say to Keanu, I should host this. And you understand why. I've hosted forever, okay? And I can control the train wreck. And if I'm there, I can not only bring up Stuttering John without bringing Anthony on stage. If Stuttering John bails at 11 minutes, I can go back up as the host and control the show while people get their tabs. Do you understand? And the show's fine. You understand? Although maybe it's better because then I'd be linked to this even more rather than just doing a spot. But the guy...
I mean, I rarely agree with Geno, but I think that take is exactly 100% correct. And if they would have followed along with that and let Geno actually run the fucking thing, might not have been a disaster as bad as it was. Like that Johnny guy seemed like a total fucking wreck, and he was just handing out the fucking microphone to people willy-nilly. It is kind of wild, man, that a host would just be handing out the microphone, handing off his job. It's like handing off a baton in a race to a fucking audience member. It is wild.
Yes. I mean, what a fucking debacle of a night all the way around.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I enjoyed it though. I like watching all the footage. It was funny. It did provide a lot of content for us for the week. It's pretty, I guess it was pretty worth it.
Yeah. Everybody got amazing shows out of it. So all of us.
Yeah.
All right. We just got a bunch of little quick clips and we'll call it a night. 3:20. Yeah, that's a show. We got a show. I wanted to put on a show. Will Herren and fucking Earl Skakel puts a little bit of puts me in a little bit of a quagmire, but I think we still did a good show. I hope everybody's okay with what we put on tonight. If not, I have a feeling we'll hear about it in the comments afterwards. I always look.
Yeah, that's true.
I read all of your comments. If I give you a thumbs up, that means, all right, yeah, I can agree with that. I pretty much give you all a thumbs up just to let you know that there's somebody read your comment. You gotta make me want to like your shit. If you call me a fucking idiot, I have a hard time giving you a like, a heart or whatever they are. Gay shit. What was I doing?
I don't know.
I swear I said I was going to do something. But yeah, so
couple of quick
not
clips.
able to show up. I definitely did want to talk to him about all of this reporting shit. You're welcome, Will. I got him a 2-hour interview with John. It's pretty cool. He's happy about it.
Very
man.
nice.
He went on
very
MLB
nice.
to talk about it today. Even though Stevie Lou said he's a piece of shit and he goes on BYB, only losers go on BYB. Oh, wait, come on up to MLC and tell us all about it. It's almost like this is a step path on the way up to MLC, isn't it? Spurg, you'll be on there next.
You think? I don't know. He might not be in the market for an old timey pilot.
Now you're fucked. You're fucked. You're so fucked. Yeah, well, that's what you get for hanging out with losers like me, dude. What did you expect?
That's true. And not just you, also losers like Lou and Echo Pineapple.
That's
Ouch.
true in that case.
Yeah.
Top chat. Why is that? I hate this now that you got to get rid of that every fucking time. All right. Hey, Keanu, what happened?
A little bit talking about today. He said that but Tommy Jordan came up on stage and ripped up his script, but there was a whole second act. I know. Well, I'm like, okay, now I'm pissed off. Like, we had a second act incoming, and maybe it would have been, I don't care what you do, but do the time so that you don't just bounce and then people are walking out on their tabs. That's where my biggest problem is. But the next night, the next night, and I'm not just blowing smoke. John killed in that room in the basement. Yeah.
I've heard only good things about the New Jersey show. I have no idea because I wasn't there, but I've heard only good things about the New Jersey show. But I want to.
Yeah. So how come? Why wouldn't you tell? So right before the show, wouldn't you let somebody know what's going on with your act?
Yes. You know, the club should be aware of what's going on to some extent. You know,
no, I mean the people you work with, Keanu and Geno and whatnot.
Yeah.
Maybe a discussion about that. Kiki seems like totally blown away that was a possibility, that there was a second act. That doesn't really make too much sense. But he did say in the clip we watched earlier, going back to that, he did say,
I'm going to talk about Missy B.
I was going to say.
No, self-cutting girl. That's what it was. I'm going to.
Playing with your boobs, Spurg?
My chest. Congested. Trying to. I don't want to cough too much on the mic.
Did you get the AVA operation? Do you got fucking knockers now, dude? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No big titties.
Knockers. Just checking. I mean, obviously, it would be fine with me if you had gigantic knockers.
It would be fine with me too, but I laid off the sugar, so they went away.
Fair. One more clip.
I'm going to say this, and John would agree. I'm a better comedian than John because I've done comedy. I've done comedy longer. I've been in New York longer. I've been on stage every night. John can fill a room though because he's been on Stern. Charlie.
No, he's not giving John any credit. It's almost like he's trying to get back in someone's good graces, like we were talking about before, right?
Yes, he's gonna have to. He's playing both sides of the field here, and it ain't gonna work out well for him. It never does in the entertainment industry.
Yes.
Somebody's gonna have.
He's not gonna buy it. Exactly. All right, last clip we got here. Will the owner ever have him back? And this is Tommy Jordan from that night, from that evening that the event happened.
Wow, he looks different.
On stage. Also, it's great to meet you. We got nice meeting you, Tommy J. Goes for Sanders at $20, and he says, "Ask the owner if he will have John on again." Oh yeah. I'm back at the club. 20-year anniversary. 20 years. Okay, 2 decades ain't bad.
Yeah, so that night he'd already decided that John will never be back almost instantly. It is interesting to hear that, though. John will never be back to Rodney's. Which it's mutual because now John heard that he said that. And, of course, instantly was like, oh, fuck that. I would never go. Maybe we watched that in the clip. He said that in there, didn't he? I will never go back to Rodney's. I would never work at Rodney's ever again.
You can't quit me because I fire myself.
I fire me from you. I will not.
Right, yes.
We will never do each other. Yeah, I don't really have any other thoughts. I just had a lot of questions for Earl, like how he thought things could have, should have, would have gone. I know there's been a lot of speculation, but mostly just by plebes. So it's kind of nice to get like a professional comedian's thinking on things. I mean, we did get a chance to ask him quite a few questions while he was here. I think we knocked out a fucking huge portion of that. I mostly just wanted to watch some of these clips with him. I saved the ones where he can watch and break down at least the event a little bit better.
Yeah, and we can try to
John
yeah,
on
no, right. And we can pick his brain to see what he thinks about it being more towards a possible setup or more of a loosely coordinated.
Right. Because someone with a keen eye for how things are supposed to go, like, might be able to catch, like, oh, that's fucking, this is weird. That's weird. Why would it be this way?
Right. Why does Tommy have his tripod set up in the corner over there off stage?
You said it. Fuck you.
I'm not going to let it go.
Yeah, tripod. You're a tryhard with your tripod out there. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I mean, I never even had thought about that till you brought it up. It's like, yeah, could this whole event, but I mean, me and you talk about that quite a bit, but I talk about that with quite a few people, as it were, if you will, about a lot of things in the Dabbleverse not being real, almost like some of the top tier talent, the list of people we went down tonight, the people on the top of it. If they're all in cahoots running a WWF, WWE thing they don't call it that. They just don't talk about it.
No, whatever their group chat name is what it's really called. They're all in a group. They're all in a group chat on Twitter, dude. They're easily, I guarantee you, or at least a couple of bubbles where, you know what I mean? They can.
Tukey was like revealing some of that he sees that Shuley and Vince the lawyer are in a chat together.
They're all in a thing. They all know what's going on. If
I
was coordinating with Tukey, Vince the lawyer, and Shuley sees it, whether they interact or not, they know what's going on, and then they can do something in parallel. You know what I mean? That makes it look either legitimate or less legitimate.
Right. So if you wonder if we're legitimate, we're not invited to those groups, and you guys probably know why. And not that whatever we I don't even know what to say about that. We probably would blow up their spot. I mean, that's just is what it is. I'm a chatty Cathy. I probably would say all that stuff. I'd be like, they're in cahoots. I'd have a hard time not telling you folks. I like to tell you the truth. I like to keep you informed. I like to say what I know. I like to be informative. I don't know.
You like Dee Dee so much.
She's a little snitch bitch too, just like me. That's right.
That's what say all that now, but okay.
Okay. Well, fuck. At the end of the day, let's God damn it. I have a hard time not saying shit. I have heard that in the past, though, that there's all these groups like Lemmy. Lemmy was telling me about that at one point, maybe a couple of years ago. And she was like, oh, yeah, I'm in this group chat. Oh, yeah. And that was it. And it was like, huh? What? She's like, oh, yeah, all the creators, content creators are in these chats and stuff. And I was like, what? What? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting to know that. Oh, son of a bitch. This motherfucker shows up at the last minute. Welcome to the stage. You can take off if you want, Spurg, but Will Herren is here.
Are you gonna keep going for a little bit? Because I got an
Spurg.
appointment in the morning. I got an appointment in the morning, so I was trying to cut it a little shorter than that. If you're gonna hang out for a while, Will.
See,
you're staying.
All right. you don't gotta twist my arm about it. I'm hanging out.
I'll just play.
You're good if you got to take off, buddy. No
Yeah.
problem.
No.
I just took your name off the damn thing, you knucklehead, and then you show up.
Yep.
How was food? What were you watching? Baseball?
Yeah, Raging Cajuns were taking on the number 2 baseball team in the nation in LSU, and they beat the fuck out of them 7-2. Cajuns prevailed. The very sad Tigers cried big old purple and golden tears as they took their ass back to Baton Rouge. Botanist.
Baton Rouge, eh?
Baton Rouge.
All right, let me pull this up. I just pulled all my shit down. Yeah, I don't know. How come I'm not getting any shout outs? It's like I got you in contact. I love hearing my name on shows. You know that. I'm a fucking egomaniac, man. I just want to hear my name everywhere. And you never said it once. You were like, oh, Ava did. And I was like, well, but me too.
I'm sorry, Quad. You're very important to me. You're the Quad God in my book.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Now we're cooking with gas. That's what I wanted to hear. Yeah, so you ended up getting a 2-hour fucking interview with him on Saturday?
Yeah, and I talked to him today too. Did you see that? I went live with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He texted me like it's been a wild week, man, already. But
oh yeah.
As you know, I was reaching out to you guys Saturday to try to get this thing all set up, and you will help me out, Quad, too. What happened with CJ Brown? I think that's the reason why I kind of forgot you in this mix, and I apologize for that. But yeah, I guess he didn't want to talk to me or something. Like, what the hell?
Yes. So I already said it on the show, but I could just reiterate. I said, Will Herren, blah, 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 do an interview. I sent him like who you are, what you are. And he just instantly said, oh, yeah, he's a Ricada guy. No, fuck that guy.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what it was.
We've run into this before, though, me and you, with like the Jesse PSs of the world and the fucking Kiwi farm. You have some haters, man. Some people really fucking hate you. Steel toe people, the toe bros, like Stevie
That
Lou.
I can see.
Did you have a falling out with Stevie Lou?
Do you remember when you guys yelled at me and made fun of me for standing up for Stevie Lou? Remember? All of you.
Yeah, of course. I would.
Yeah. You all called me stupid and made fun of me. And I was like, yo,
I don't know about that, but.
Well, I mean, it was
stupid.
It was implied. And it was like, no, Stevie's always been cool to me. He's always been nice to me. Somehow he turns into being like a toe boy that I didn't know about from like 10 years ago or something. And he's like, well, people have been talking about you. I don't know about you anymore. Blah, blah. And he like tore on to me. And I was like, dude, after all these times I stood up for you and backed you up, you put the knife in my back. So whatever, Stevie. Plus,
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I can't believe he'd stab you in the back. Like, oh wait, yeah, I do believe that.
You told me.
It happened. I said it was gonna happen. Watch your back with that guy, and sure enough, no. Because you were reporting kind of nice about Steel Toe in the beginning. Remember?
Well, I always treated it nice until he went another direction with it, and then I actually talked to my bosses about like, can I, he's going after me. Like he's trying to make my life hell. As you guys know, he's messaging you guys and they're making this stuff all happen. Can I still do the story? And they said, yeah, I can do the story. You're allowed to have feelings in the story. You're allowed to not like the person you're doing a story on. Everything I did in all those stories, though, was by the fact, was by the book. Everything that was said and was done was either a court paperwork done or a quote from somebody else. Maybe making fun of his pretend show and stuff like that. I'll take, get fucked. But other than that,
you take some liberties.
I really like-
All reporters take some liberties.
Right.
Not a big deal.
well, then the
But
thing
you're
is,
really
like,
good with the
cool to
words,
me,
dude.
I'd have been cool to him. Like, you guys know this. What happens when you're nice to me? I'm nice back. Like, it's not rocket science. So that makes me sad
Yeah,
about
and-
CJ. Could you talk to him? Maybe him and we could talk. I can make him feel better. Maybe he can help turn the tide of the Kiwi Farms idiots. Stan Andrews,
Yeah,
baby.
Offer him a good time. You go show him around Mardi Gras. Oh, it just happened. Damn it. Or how long does Mardi Gras goes forever, doesn't it? Like
I'm not taking care of anybody anymore. I did that with Ethan Ralph and it blew up in my face later on. Remember? No more being nice to you guys. Y'all can pay for your own shit.
Yeah, Dabbleverse people are assholes. Who would have guessed?
Well, he's Sector, so I don't think he ever came down.
Well, I don't know. We've been dragging these fucking sector boys into our world. See what happens.
That's what I mean. It spreads, man.
I don't know. Some of these sector people are fuckers, though, man. But we got our own. You found out with the Steel Toe boys, right? The Toe Bros. They just start fucking with your trying to get you fired and shit. That's messed up.
Like, I don't mind all the jokes and all the craziness, the wildness. It's when you reach out and try to go to somebody's employer, or you try to go after someone's family and stuff like that. That's like, you take the fun out of it. You ruin what everybody's having so much fun with. You know what I'm saying? That's what
it makes it personal, and then it's just not enjoyable after that, because it's like, fuck, man, now I got this guy coming after my money or my personal relationships with my wife and kids. It's
my
like
family.
Right. And if you got slightly older kids and they understand internet culture, they're going to look at their dad and be like, the fuck are you doing? Once you get caught being a dabbler, it's over. It's over.
These guys, they get their feelers hurt, and all of a sudden they just got to call your mom and your boss and everybody else. That's ridiculous. That's the saddest thing. Like, because this could be a really good thing. It could be a fun place to just let your hair down, relax. And truly, it's a bunch of like has-been comedians that are really funny. Like, they're funny. I enjoy listening to these people talk and being a part of their shows. It's enjoyable. But the minute they go after your throat because you disagree, like, come on, bitch.
Exactly. Or you go on the wrong show. There's like a million ways you can piss them off, and they all have thin skin. They're a bunch of pussies. The pun, $2. Jets. A fun time. Have a good night. I was gonna say, like, what's your biggest takeaway from the amount of time you've hung out with John? What's like your biggest? What's your thoughts on it?
So dealing with John has kind of been like a trip, but like, remember, we've all been kind of following the Dabbleverse for like 5 years, 6 years almost. So like, I know kind of how John is and like how he reacts to things and stuff like that. Not that I'm a John seer or anything like that, but we all know, how to approach certain people in these areas. And doing my job too, I know how to just kind of listen to people, let them talk, and kind of know what button to push, what button not to push, what button to stay away from, and still kind of not jab, but like dig into the question a little bit. Like when I was talking to John today about why he didn't go out with, or what KB said, and about not fighting him, and then John kind of goes off into his thing.
Actually, I was watching when you brought that up. That was perfect. He stopped for a second, and he was like, do I got an enemy sitting next to me on my podcast? Yeah.
Right. And I'm not anybody's enemy except for Steel Toes.
Well, you had to explain yourself, though. That's the fucked up part about John, is like he'll stop you right in your tracks and be like, oh, wait a minute. Well, what are you saying?
And that's okay too. Like, again, like, him, Spurg, him, how it kind of goes. So it's okay. Whatever. I just work around it, work with it. What tripped me out was yesterday talking to KB. I never had on my bingo cup that I was going to be screaming and yelling at KB yesterday, like this year.
Nice,
like,
good job.
It felt good. And I was like, fuck, I'm yelling at KB like that. And then he goes, well, it's got a point. And I was like, that just happened. Like, holy shit.
Right on. Yeah.
Well, Kevin Brennan, he really is one of those reasonable people. It's weird. Like, so you never know what Kevin you're gonna get. Sometimes like you'll piss him off, like, and you'll be like, "What? That pissed you off?"
I feel like the same about Joey.
Insane, and he'll be like, "Yeah, You got a point there. Like what? Like
I feel the same way about Joey C, dude. Like you can say something to him and he'll be like, "What the fuck did you just say to me, you cocksucking prick?" And then he'll try to dox you and shit. But then you'll talk to him for 10 minutes. He's like, "Oh, all right, yeah, that's all right, that's cool. I'm sorry about that, buddy." You know, like it's so funny. And KB's the same. What are you fucking talking about? And then he'll hammer you with his point. And good on you for articulating yourself to. I like Spurg whispering to KB. You know what I mean? Like Caesar Milan style, getting him to understand a thing. Yes, exactly. You're training him. So that's
Joey, he just seemed like kind of unstable when I first saw him with
He is unstable. He's like manic. He's bipolar, dude. He said so.
Right.
So he has.
Yeah, man.
I think a lot of people in the Dabbleverse suffer from some mental fucking stuff. I'm not one of them, of course. Totally stable, normal fellow.
Right.
With medication.
Great medication.
Morphine?
Oh, yeah.
I take all of the medications. That's why I'm so stable. I'm the best.
I wish I would have talked to him. I really wanted to kind of get his side of the story. That wasn't like a diss on Anthony or anything like that. That was just trying to tell it the way it was. And as you guys saw, I did reach out to him. If you go through my Twitter feed, you can see the day before the article came out, I was like, "Hey man, can I ask you some questions?" And I talked to multiple people to try to get to him. So it wasn't a,
Anthony's a little hard to reach, man. He's he's got a buffer zone, but for good reason.
Of course, totally understand that. But then I reached out to Shirley, reached out to Carl. Like I didn't not try, and I didn't just generically tweet him. You know what I'm saying? Like I put in the effort.
You got a hold of Shirley and Carl, though, right? I would assume
they never responded. That's what bothered me too.
But you got in their DMs. They just didn't hit you back up.
Right. They did not hit me back.
Okay. They saw it.
Right. No, they know.
They made a business decision on Will Herren. That money, dollar on dollar for that one.
But I'm got good standing with the TSN people as well, so I don't know why it would be, a problem. But I don't
just
know.
A business decision. That not wanting to piss anyone off, just staying in his own lane, probably that kind of shit.
It would have been a help, though. It would have helped Anthony. He would have been able to tell his story.
I think
I get it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same thing like with Steel Toe, right? Getting all pissy. Once you write one bad sentence about him, it's like unforgivable from there on out. Oh, you're a bad guy instantly. The second they read one bad sentence, you're a bad guy. It's over. It's fucking weird. But I mean, a lot of these shows are that way with their chats. If you're in their chat and you say one little fucking thing wrong, someone in the chat will ban you because the word's been put out to put a fatwa on you. So
Honky did a full hour stream making fun of my face, my eyes, the way my voice sounds, my sexuality, a full hour. And I love Honky. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good, man. You can make jokes.
There's nothing wrong with your fucking weird teeth and your wide apart eyes and your horizontal hairline. There's nothing wrong with your face. What are they talking about?
That wasn't hammered in a bunch of times.
Your hammerhead eyes.
Yeah.
Got him.
Just fucking chill out, have fun, smile and laugh. You can be laughed at. It's okay, I promise. You'll live.
Yeah, smile and laugh with your turkey teeth. That's right, folks.
I was funny with them today. I was gonna go with Bob to Turkey. I told you that, right?
I don't know that I had heard that. You were gonna go over there for what? To do the teeth?
You get the bolts put in first, and then you get the temporary put in. Like
but you ended up going down to Mexico.
And then you come back and get the permanents in. They take out the
you went to
temporary.
Mexico, though.
Yeah. So like I was gonna go with Bob when he was getting his
because they have better hookers.
Cheaper. But no, I don't like anyways. So like I said, yeah, I was gonna get the temps put in when he was getting his permanents. But I was like, just like you guys said, Mexico's a lot closer than Turkey. And if something went wrong, then you know what I'm saying? I can't just hop on a flight to Turkey.
Right.
Good talk.
So, I mean, what's your biggest takeaway with Kevin? Is that the first time you've been on there?
No. When the Keanu thing like started that first time way back then, I was with Kevin. He had me on to talk shit about Keanu. And then that's when afterwards he screamed and yelled at me, calling me a pussy and like, stop being a little bitch and stand up for yourself. None of these people are tough. You know, you were wrong for being afraid. And like, he told me that off air. And like, he was right. And it's just like you said, like, he will scream and chew you out and lay into you. but it's not because he's mad at you because he hates you. It's because you're stupid. I mean, you might be Stevie Lou, but like he's trying to like he sees that you can be better. You know what I'm saying? I guess.
No,
That's
I think he just makes fun of me. I don't like it. It's mean. He's a meanie. Meanie
The
Bajini.
meanie bajini.
Zachi.
He's the head meanie bajini.
All right. With the so what's your take on Rodney's? I haven't even actually got to read your article. I know there's a New York Post article. There's your article. There's some article in Page 6 of some other fucking.
Don't worry about all of them. Just worry about mine.
I agree. Yeah. I always, you know me, man. I'm a big fan of Will Herren. Always have been. So
like the Quad God and Spurg.
Biggest takeaway from Rodney's. What's this, man?
So I wanted to reach out to that guy Matt Youssef, I believe, but I was worried that it was going to kind of take the story down another direction. Like there was plenty of action. Like leads it bleeds. You had John gonna fight. You had Kumia smacking that dude in the face, and then KB almost fighting with what I'm saying, and Stevie Lou, and then the craziness that went on stage. So there was plenty for that story. But I did think about reaching out to Yusuf and kind of get his take on it and the money and like the waitresses, but it's just too much. Yeah.
We've all heard the Anthony story at this point. It's watered down, and I would agree with that. The lead up to the show, he talked about it 3 times. Whatever. The next day, he's on rap. Dude, he's done like every single show. And now he's already back on censored talking about it. So it's like it really has been beaten to death at this point, literally.
That was another thing with the story.
Just like CJ Brown's lip.
I had to get it out quick because if you wait on it, as you just said, it gets watered down. So I had to get that thing out as fast as I could on Monday. I would have loved to have waited a little bit longer and got some more voices, but just had to do with what I had.
The Village Voices. Yeah, baby.
CJ Brown. See if we can be cool with him. If you would please.
I did. I way over. If I showed you my DMs, you'd be like, oh, all right. Yeah, you really. I was like, dude, like, what does Rekieta even have to do anything with this? And he's like, yeah, just like Rekieta's so slimy that some people are like off put. But this CJ Brown guy really has some strong feelings about certain people, and he's just not going to deal with them. And it's like Rekieta and Anthony. And I had to go back because I know that I had CJ on the show a bunch of times, and I went back and counted.
Yeah.
I've had him on 5 times before. And I remember that we did have like a fucking heated argument about Anthony at some point. And I was like, fuck the proof about the pedophile stuff and the racism. And it was like, is it all overblown? We had arguments about it. So like, I guess I should have already known he was passionate about it, but I was in no way, shape, or form trying to get CJ Brown to go ambush Anthony Cumia. That's not what happened. I was just like saying, hey, you know about the Rodney's fucking gig? Because he had just confronted Nick Shirley on the street. That story came out. I saw it. So just timing is everything sometimes. So 2 days before the Rodney event, the Shirley thing happened. And I gave him props for that. I was like, that's hilarious, dude. Trader's Joe, bitch. Like Trader's Joe for life, nigga. It's like, what? Like, what is that? That's hilarious, dude. I knew what he was doing. Did I know he was going to go do it again to Anthony? No. But I actually think it's funny either way. It happened.
Like East Coast guy kind of thing or what?
Huh?
Is CJ Brown like from the East Coast? Like, is he from that area?
Yeah, he's a New York City guy. So that, I mean, what we were talking about all last summer was him doing that to Opie. But it ended up happening to Anthony, dude. That's so funny. He was going to, he lives right next to Central Park. And Opie walks around Central Park doing man on the street. And one day, me and him both saw a fan walk up to Opie and was like, oh, I'm a big fan of blah, blah, blah. And me and CJ were like, what if you went up to him and weren't a fan? Like, wouldn't that be fucking hilarious, dude? And we were like, yeah. he'd already done like some reporting for the Jew tunnels. You remember that story, the Jew tunnels?
They came out of the tunnels on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Well, he went over there for like he was man on the street the next day, and they were like filling in the tunnels with concrete, and so he went and looked at them because a lot of people were like, "This story is not even real. This can't be real." And he went over there, and it was like, sure enough, they were filling them up with concrete. So it was like, all right. It's real.
This guy seems like a cool person. He doesn't want to like me, and that makes me sad. CJ Brown, if you see this, I'm going against you. Hopefully we can talk one day. I respect your passion for the way you believe. I do. If we can make it work, cool. If not, okay. That's life. Can't win them all, Quad.
I'll hit him up again. We'll see if we can get everybody together. And
Tell him I don't hate him.
You can make addendums to your stories, right? You can just add on, or what do they call that?
So that's another thing. Like KB was asking if I wanted to like add an addendum to it. And I think even John was wanting to add an addendum. But like, I already got John's sound. I don't need anything, but I wouldn't mind adding KB's stuff. And then, but if I get KB's, I also want Anthony's. You know what I'm saying? Because then if I do that, then I'm also going to get Joseph, which is fine. But they got to talk to me. And if Anthony doesn't talk, then it like, he's kind of
he's a smart guy, so he can keep himself out of legal possible troubles. Maybe that's what he's worried about too. You got to think about that. I guess there's a possibility of a lawsuit or criminal charges. I mean, he can he's totally dismissed that, and that's how I would handle it as well. But also, he's not worried about, if the guy sued him, what's he going to sue him for? A pair of glasses? A tiny cut lip? Like, what's that worth?
You say that he had distress and things like that. Like, okay, you can never touch the camera in someone's hand. That's something like I learned in journalism school and stuff like that. As soon as they touch your camera, that's straight assault. Like I was at
I know. I've been saying that. Like, I'm a fan of Anthony, and I know that's illegal. Like, both things can be true at the same time. And Anthony was watching on Monday. I think he was getting pissed off.
So was Missy.
He was pissed, dude. He was like, "You guys are fucking faggots." He was like, "Dude, I'm just saying, like, technically, it's a problem. It's a problem. I won't even say it's illegal. I'll just say you shouldn't do that because there's a possibility you could have problems. I'm just saying."
Everybody on the show said what you were saying too, and like with Honky and everybody else, they all said the same thing. Yeah, I would pop the guy too. Like, of course, you should have the right to. Also, yeah, right. We're all dudes. Like, yeah, but according to the law. As soon as you
might get charges, you might get charges. It's a fact.
So I thought Anthony would be smarter than that. That really did surprise me when he struck him. I thought Anthony knew not to do something like that. You think all his homies were getting him fired up?
He chimped out. It happens. It happens to the black of us. I mean, the best of us.
But I see what you mean. Yeah, in that position, maybe I'd have punched him in the face too. Like I'm no better, but. I do know that
I've been known to punch a man in the face in my life, so I'm guilty of the same shit. I just never got arrested or charged for anything, so we're good.
I've never punched first.
Anthony might as well have no problems, so he might be good too.
I even I asked John too. I was like, man, maybe not. Put charges on Tommy Jordan and stuff like that. But let Tommy go. He's doing his own little thing. Oh, Big Black, 2-man down.
He knows what I'm doing. Come on, Big Black. Don't play coy with me. You know what's up. Man. You know what I'm saying when I say chip out, because that's what Anthony says. So when I say Anthony chips out, I'm saying he's doing the behavior that he accuses others of. Quick to violence, primitive. You know the deal. I don't have to explain it.
Please don't.
Big Black knows. Yeah, please don't explain it. Yeah, I won't.
Everybody picked up what you laid down.
Yeah, I don't have to lay it down any thicker than I already have, indeed. Yeah, I mean, did you have anything else you wanted to add? Like, you got a little insight? You got a nugget? You got a golden nugget in your pocket?
I wish I did. I'd give it to you. Yeah, I guess we will wait on what's happening with the steel toe HRO stuff. I think there may be something going on there too coming up soon, but not a lot. Not a lot of meat on the bone.
Well, they scheduled last Monday?
Right, but it seems to get kicked down the road. Right. But John is performing again in April. And I think there's another place on the East Coast, like Poughkeepsie, and then there's he has another showing coming up soon. So I don't want it to happen. I don't want people to message John and give him a hard time and all that. Of
Well,
course.
he has a show in New Jersey, right? Like tonight or
I don't know when it is. I know there's some of them coming up. They're nearby. I know NJ Ranger was talking about one a while back, or like a few days ago I saw. So I know
Yeah,
there's
he definitely has another gig. He was talking about it. I thought he was talking about it today, maybe.
so anything can happen. Like you said, I hope it doesn't. But if it does, I'm glad I got a line to him. You know.
Well, I kind of think that's the deal too. Like, nobody really fucked with him when he went to New Jersey the next night. It's like everybody and their dog already got together in one place to make that happen. It's like, why would you need to follow him around to the next 2 or 3 gigs and fuck with him everywhere? I know Tommy Jordan did, but it's not like you don't need everybody and their dog showing up to every event. Not that it wouldn't be funny and maybe get some more content out of it. I'm okay with that, but also you can just move on, everybody. Grow up.
One thing I did kind of notice with it, like John was happy to get the exposure from me and from the station and from the article, and also from that page 6 article as well. And it kind of felt like he was hoping Howard Stearns would see it and give him an attaboy.
Yeah, no, I kind of kept my eyes peeled for that too. And I know that John kind of, I feel like he wants to get back on there for interview, maybe like for old time's sake kind of a deal.
I can totally imagine. Yeah.
I'm
not knocking it. I get it. But I think there is that.
He considers him a friend at one time. I think, that's kind of how it was.
Hero to say you did a good job. You're still doing a good job. Or I think he thinks that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I picked up.
I think John thinks it's a possibility, but I do believe Howard knows what John is now. And that would be maybe embarrassing for him to even contemplate that. So
true.
I just, there's no chance in hell. I don't see it happening, but you never know. Stranger things have happened, right?
True.
I'm scrambling here looking for your fucking plugs. But
don't worry about it, man. You don't have to plug me, brother. It's all good. I am tired face. It's been a long shit.
There we go. I speak of the devil. Everybody go follow Will Herren. Go check out his channel. You didn't change the @ did you? Just
I think it's still Will Herren, but Mossy Clips. You find it that way. I just want to take my piece, and you know that we talked this story already.
I think the @ still the same though. I'm hoping.
Probably. What else? You'll find me.
Yeah, thanks for popping on, man.
I was late.
You had a long day, and I don't know. Did you have anything to say in closing?
No, I'm glad to.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I light your fartum fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.